Hello everyone, my name is John Thornhill and I am so happy that you've taken the time out of your day to be with me on this workshop. Before we get started, please just give me a quick yes in the question box if you can hear me. Just type yes in the question box. Let me know that you can hear my voice and you should be looking at my screen. You should be looking at the slide that's telling you that you are about to discover the proven formula to generate major success in 2018 and beyond. So let me quickly check. Okay, everyone seems to be hearing me and seeing my screen, so we are all good so far. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different here, okay? I'm actually going to go live on camera too. So hopefully this is going to work. I'm going to count down from 3, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Hello guys, hopefully you can now see me on camera. Please let me know, just say I can see you if you can see me on camera, just so I know everything is working okay. So we're going to try and do this a little bit different. We're going to try and be a little bit interactive. We've got the slides here, and we've got the slideshow as well, and I'm going to obviously try and take questions as we go. One thing I will stress, guys, if I do miss your question, if you ask me something and I miss it, please don't worry. I'll also be taking questions at the end too, okay? So everyone can see me, everyone can hear me, everything is looking really good. Okay, so let's just get straight on with it. So I personally use this system that I'm going to show you on this workshop to generate over $1 million on JVZoo alone, okay? That's the actual screenshot there. You can see I've actually, at the time of taking this screenshot, I did $565,000 as a vendor, so that's actually selling products, and $435,000 as an affiliate. It was actually a little bit of a fluke. I was just browsing my JVZoo account, as you do, checking stats and things, and I realised I was about to cross the $1 million mark. Now, one thing I will reveal straight away, okay? I wouldn't have earned this if it wasn't for doing this, okay? So basically, I earn my affiliate income because of what I do, selling my own products and services, okay? And that's ultimately what we're going to be getting into on this workshop, okay? I'm also going to be giving you a live demo of my system that you can literally run with right after the workshop, okay? So as soon as this workshop is done, you can run with this, okay? And I just want to show you, these are, you know, I'm not going to say every single day I'm earning 10 grand, okay? That would be, that would be very nice, but most days on JVZoo, I do earn over $1,000 on most days. Yes, there's the occasional day where that doesn't happen, but when you combine my affiliate earnings and my earnings from selling my own products, I generally am doing over $1,000 per day. And sometimes we have really good days. You can see there we did 10 grand, you know, we've got 3.5 grand, for almost 5 grand. And that's obviously just one part of JVZoo. You've got the vendor stats, and you've also got the affiliate stats, which we'll go into more as we go through this, okay? I've also been awarded top affiliate status on JVZoo. This was actually in the first half of 2016. JVZoo haven't done that since then, which is a bit of a shame. But at that particular time, I was one of the top 10 affiliates on the whole of the JVZoo network. So that's some achievement there, okay? And again, I'm going to be sharing how I'm generating this large affiliate income, and it's probably not what you're going to think it is, okay? But it's actually not really about me, okay? This is about what I can help you achieve, okay? And what I'm about to talk about on this workshop is responsible for John Botel having a 6-figure launch within 90 days. Now, let me know, how awesome would it feel to have a 6-figure launch within 90 days? Let me know, what would that feel like? Feel free to type away in the question box. That would be awesome. Okay, wow. Lots and lots of comments there. Oh, it would be unbelievable. I want to make it happen. Okay, well, as it happens, this formula I'm going to reveal for you as well is responsible for Trevor McAfee generating $50,000 in sales in 7 days. So forget the 6-figure launch in 90 days. What about generating 50 grand in about 7 days? How good would that feel? Okay, you're going to learn how Trevor got results like this. This is his daily earnings here. And you can see sometimes you've got your affiliate snapshot and seller snapshot, and they both go hand in hand sometimes, which I'll talk more about, like I said, later on. But you're also going to see how Trevor literally dominated the JVZoo top 10 here. He had three of his products in the funnel in the top 10. Great EPCs, $5.26. If you don't know what that means for every click that went to his website, that's how much he was earning, okay? And you can see here, just shy of 50 grand. Obviously, that's gone way past that now, okay? Now, I'm also going to encourage you to take notes and ask questions, okay? You know, if like I said, if you ask a question and I don't answer it, please don't worry. I'll try and get it at the end, okay? We'll do a Q&A at the end. But obviously, I want you to be taking notes. I want you to obviously get the most you can from this. So make sure you've got some form of taking notes, get a pen and paper, whatever, a notepad, your iPad with notes on, whatever it takes, just make sure you're in a position to take some notes, okay? And also, if you stick around, I promise that if you see through to the end of this presentation, you're going to be in a great position to provide for you and your family from your own products and services, okay? You're going to learn absolutely everything I know, okay? And I've been doing this full time since 2006, okay? And you're going to learn absolutely everything I know, okay? Now, before we get started, I want to give you my 2-minute story, and I will try and keep this very, very brief, because I know time is precious. So, this is where I used to work, okay? It gives me a little shiver looking at this picture. I actually found it on my cell phone after I'd left. I used to work in a car plant, and you can see here, if you look carefully, there's doors, and you can see the parts here. Now, imagine the doors are coming towards you, and you have to fit the parts, okay? So literally, you are a human robot working as fast as you possibly can, and you've got to keep up with the production line, okay? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Usually about 400 times a shift you're doing cycles of around 90 seconds. It was absolutely mind-numbingly boring, okay? Not only that, you're obviously getting told when to wake, when to use the bathroom, when to eat, when to sleep, everything. You know, if you've got a job, you'll know exactly what I mean. But in this type of environment as well, you couldn't just stop to even fasten your shoelace because the production line was moving. Now, when I look back, it was a sort of blessing in disguise because I had to get out. There's just no way I could have spent my whole life doing that. I mean, some people are happy to do that, but that was not for me, okay? So that's when I started to do things online. Now, this is where I am now. I'm actually not at this desk right now. As you can see, I'm at a stand-up desk in front of a TV monitor, but literally in that room just there is that desk where I run my online business, okay? I've got a purpose-built office here in the northeast of England, right down by the riverside, beautiful location, and the difference between this and this is just night and day, okay? I now get up when I want, take vacations when I want, I finish work when I want. I haven't really heard an alarm clock for years, okay? The only time I can recall hearing an alarm clock is to go and get a flight to go on vacation, to get up early to catch a flight. And that's the truth, okay? I don't generally set an alarm. I usually wake up naturally about 7, 8 a.m. Take it easy, get into the office about 10, 10:30. And if I'm being honest, I usually spend about 4 to 6 hours a day working on my business. Now, I don't even have to do that much if I don't want to, but I absolutely love what I do. So I've literally gone from this to this, okay? Now, my life now, I try and get on as many vacations as I can because my internet business can literally run it can run itself. So I love my boating holidays. For anyone who's familiar with the UK, I love the Norfolk Broads, and that's a few pictures from that there. That's me and my good lady Nicola there, in Ibiza there, and I basically just enjoy life. And it's not just really about the money, it's about the freedom that your internet business can bring you, okay? And again, that's what we're going to be discussing on this workshop. I did have a bit of a moment where I had a little bit of a midlife crisis, bought myself a BMW M6, just a ridiculously fast car. I think it was capable of doing 200 miles an hour. I never ever did that, of course, but you know, it was one of those moments where I just thought I'd treat myself. But times have changed. I'm now a grandfather, have grandchildren to look after, and ironically, I can now spend more time with my grandchildren, my 2 granddaughters, than I could with my sons Jamie and Alex, because when they were this age, I was literally working in a factory on day shift, night shift, etc., and I would hardly see them. And now I'm a bit more responsible. I've got myself a nice safe car. For anyone who knows their cars, that is the Volvo XC90, one of the safest cars in the world as it happens. But that's about a $90,000 car, okay? If you told me I'd be driving about in something like that a few years ago, I would have told you were crazy. So literally, I've gone from you know, working in a car plant to running my own online business. Now, I got my start on eBay, okay? This is my eBay ID here. You can go and check that out now if you wanted to. 17,000 feedback. And how I got started was basically, well, first of all, I tried lots and lots of different ways to make money online. Some of the ways I tried to make money online you would not believe, okay? One thing I do remember, I bought into this system what said, if you leave your computer switched on, you will make money. Okay, just give us $20. It was something like $20, okay? So I paid my $20, and I thought, wow, this sounds really good. I just have to literally leave my computer switched on. All it was a system throwing ads at me, okay? And literally, when you spend $20, $10 must have went to the person promoting the site, and $10 must have went to the owner. You know, like a sort of a pyramid type thing, you know. But anyway, I fell for it. So the point I'm trying to make here is I've tried lots of systems, I've tried lots of methods, I've bought into lots of programs that haven't worked. And if you've done the same, I can relate to it, okay? I have been there, I have done that. I can be sold to just like anyone else. But what I'm going to hopefully sort of educate you about tonight is realize when you're getting sold to and when you should be investing in something and when you shouldn't. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I found someone selling a collection of ebooks on a CD-ROM that had resale rights. Now, I paid about $50 for this CD, and if you remember, you just burn a CD on a computer, pop it in an envelope and ship it. That was cost, what, maybe $3, $4 to do? I realized when it arrived that this person had literally made about $45 profit maybe after fees, and all it did was ship me a disc worth about 30, 40 cents. So I thought, wow, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this disc and do the same. Problem was everyone else was doing it, okay? And that basically meant that the prices just plummeted. And we were eventually getting sold for literally $3, $4 at the time. Now, my little breakthrough moment came when I took a few of these ebooks from this CD-ROM and started to sell them individually. I thought to myself, well, instead of selling them all on the disc, I'll sell the best ones for $1 or $2 each and just deliver them digitally. Now, in the early days, I was actually emailing someone, you know, when they bought the ebook, I was emailing it as an attachment, believe it or not. So literally, you know, it was all done manually. This was way back in about 2004. Over the next few months, I devised a system where when someone bought an ebook from me, they'll be getting taken to a thank you page, they'll get put on a customer list, I'd make further offers, things like that. And that was a system that I perfected. Now, the big moment came when I started to teach others how to do this. I thought to myself, well, I can teach others how they can copy my eBay business. Now, the reason I did that was because on eBay, people can see what you're doing. They can see how much you're selling stuff for, they can see how much profit you make. You know, everything you're doing on eBay can be seen. So I knew I was getting watched anyway, and people were starting to copy my business. So I thought, why not devise a system where I can educate people, tell them what to do, tell them how to get something on eBay, tell them how to automate it, and I sold the product for $97. That's when things took off. I was literally selling between 5 and 10 of these items every day for $97 at a time. Again, this was a digitally delivered product. When someone bought something, they got took into a members area where I had some videos and etc. It was basically a whole membership site. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is if you perfect a system, you're usually going to make more money teaching the system, okay? Let's just say, for example, you find a way to get traffic from YouTube, okay? If you are making money doing that, or if you're getting traffic doing that, you will probably find you make even more money by teaching others how to do that, okay? If you find a way to build a list, or even things like lose weight or get fit, if you come up with a little system that's worked for you, you'll usually find people will want to know how you did it, and they will invest money to find out, okay? And that was like the major thing for me was I thought, wow, people want to learn from me. They want to learn exactly how I run my eBay business, so what else can I teach people? And that's when I thought to myself, is there anything else I can sort of learn and teach others, okay? So that was when I realized that selling information or selling digital products was going to be the future for me, okay? Now, like I said, I've literally changed my life thanks to the internet, okay? I've gone from working in a car plant to having multiple vacations and living the life I want to live, okay? So, the thing is, when I did this, I literally did it like this, okay? I started trying to make money online in 1999, okay? In 1999, and I put myself in a position to quit my job. It was actually June the 3rd, 2006. I remember the day like it was yesterday. But I made so many mistakes to get to that point. We're talking nearly 7 years, okay, of trial and error, you know, doing a few things right, doing a few things wrong. Now, the thing is, I know where people are going wrong today because of this. So while I did all of this and made tons of errors, you don't have to, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to get from A to B, which is beginning to success in the shortest time possible. Okay, so are you going to let me do that, guys? Please leave a comment. Let me know if it's okay for me to show you how to get from A to B, basically beginner to successful internet marketer in the quickest time possible. Okay. Yes, John, I am ready. Show me. Okay. Right then, just before we start, okay, you're probably aware that we had a fast action bonus for attending this workshop, okay? And basically, the deal is you attend the workshop and you get my best-selling product, Simple Traffic Solutions to Sell as Your Own, okay? Now, here's how it's going to work, okay? Once this webinar has ended, I'm going to pull up the attendee report, and I'm basically going to send a link to everyone who stays till the end within 24 hours. So check your inbox within 24 hours and I'm going to give you that link. 2 reasons we do it like this. Obviously, I need to see who's attended, because that's the deal. You have to attend the workshop. Also, I don't want to give you it now because you're going to get distracted. It's actually quite a large file you need to download as well, and I don't want to interfere with your internet bandwidth or anything like that, okay? So just keep an eye on your inbox over the next 24 hours, as long as you stay till the end and you get a link to that, okay? Is that a deal? Is that fair enough? Okay, brilliant. Okay, right then. Let's get a quick drink. It's very hot under these lights. I'm under the 3 lights here, and obviously the TV gives off some heat as well. So I'm a little bit warm, let's say. But anyway, when you sign up for my webinars or any of my workshops, the very first link I send out is a link to obviously attend the webinar, but another link I put in the email is to take one of my surveys, okay? Now, that's what we're going to talk about first, okay? And if you didn't see the link, please don't worry, it's not a problem. But the thing I want to get across here is we've been running this survey since 2012, okay? January 15th, as you can see here. We've had over 4,000 people take this survey. So it's quite accurate, because obviously the more people who take this survey, the more accurate it gets, okay? Now I ask a series of questions, and it's the answers what we're going to discuss. And the answers are going to show you where most people are sort of going wrong online, okay? So the first question I asked was, have you ever bought a product that has promised it would be easy to make money online? I think we all know this is going to be quite high, and it's 94%, okay? So 94% of people who took my survey have bought something that said it's easy to make money online. Now, think about this for a moment. Do we really buy that it's easy, it's really easy to make money online, or is that what we want to believe? You know, and I think personally, a lot of people want to believe it's going to be easy, because they don't want this idea of having to do a ton of work. Now, I'm here to tell you that it's not as easy as you might think it's going to be. If you're just starting out, you know, there's no sort of quick path to internet riches or overnight success. And if you've been doing this for a few years, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So one little thing I want to get across to you is it's going to take you some work. Okay? If you want to become truly successful online, you can't just sit back and do nothing. You can, once you get to that point, you know, once you've built a business, you literally can sit back and the money can come in overnight. But to get to that stage is going to take some work. Now, look at this second question. Out of all the products you've bought online, how many have failed to deliver on what they promised? Now, I think we can guess this might be quite high, and it is, okay? 24% said every single product they bought has failed to deliver. That's 1 in 4 products, okay, have failed to deliver. 1 in 4 people, every single product they bought have failed to deliver. 58%, I mean, we're talking nearly 2 out of 3 again, said most. What we're trying to say here is most products are not delivering. Would you agree? Most products here that people are buying online are not delivering what they promised. Now, the main reason for this is basically the sales copy, okay? Clever marketers are using sales copy that pushes the buttons that make you buy a product. And usually the buttons they push are the easy button. They try and convince you that something's going to be easy, it's not going to take much work, and you're going to make money for doing very little. And this is a cycle a lot of people get caught up in. You know, they get caught up in this cycle where they're buying product after product after product because they're seeing all these emails come to their inbox from marketers promoting stuff what's saying it's going to be easy. When the truth is it's not, okay? And again, that's one big thing I want you to take away from this. Now, because of this, okay, 88% of people do not trust most online marketers. That's nearly 9 out of 10 do not trust most online marketers. And again, it's hardly surprising when you look at what the industry's like, okay? The industry is, you know, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really, really good marketers online who really want to help people, but there's also a lot of marketers online who are just out there to make money and take advantage of people. And unfortunately, those people are sometimes very, very successful and they sell thousands and thousands of products but don't really deliver what they promise. And because of that, this is what happens, okay? Now, hopefully, you're going to trust me. I'm going to be as honest as I can. If there's one thing that I can claim to be, it's honest, okay? And that's what you're going to find out as we go through this workshop. I'm not going to fill you with false promises and give you this sort of... I'm not going to paint a rosy picture, okay? Again, if you want to be successful, it's going to take work. Look at this question. How much would you estimate you have spent online so far in order to become successful? And this is where it gets really, really interesting. Look at these results, okay? So 41% are spent about up to £5,000, okay? 26% less than 1,000, which is, I actually thought that would be a lower percentage. But look at this, 17% are spent up to 10 grand, 10% up to 25 grand, and 5% over 25 grand. So if we look at this part here, you know, over 30% have spent a lot of money trying to become successful online. And here is what I believe is the main problem with this. When you get to this sort of money, when you get to this sort of level where you're spending, you know, over 10 grand and over 25 grand, I know for a fact you're investing in some sort of done-for-you system or service. And don't get me wrong, if you're in a position to drive traffic, you can buy a ready-made product or a ready-made funnel off someone and you can make it work. But the problem I see happening is you know, people who come to me and consult with me will usually tell me they've invested in, you know, marketer A, they've spent 15 grand on one of his systems, or marketer B, they've spent 20 grand on a done-for-you service, which included a product that they could sell as their own. The problem when you do that is, though, when you buy something that's done for you, you're left to your own devices to drive the traffic and make the sales. I mean, for example, if you came to me and said, John, I want you to create me a product, you know, I'll give you 25 grand if you create me a product with a sales funnel, with a membership site, with a GAV page, with a squeeze page, everything. If you came to me and offered me 25 grand to do that, I probably would. And I could probably deliver it in about 10 days. But then I give you the product and say, there you go, there's a product that will convert, it will make you money. You don't know what to do. You haven't got the experience to drive traffic. You haven't got the connections to recruit GAVs, so you're going to struggle there. You've got something that can probably make you money, but you don't know how to get it to make you money. And again, that's when this can lead to problems. So then you invest, let's say you invest 10, 20 grand in something like this, you become disheartened because you've just spent a lot of money. Now, the person selling you this done-for-you package is going to tell you that it's ready to go, it can make you money. You know, all you have to do is drive traffic, and that is true, probably. All you have to do is drive traffic, but how do you do that? Okay, you're much better off learning the process. Okay, instead of buying something done for you, learn the process, then you can do it yourself as many times as you want. Okay, again, I'm gonna talk about the process. So remember this: we've got a lot of people spending a lot of money, and when we've got this question, how long have you been working on building your online business? Look at this. Okay, so there's got a few who haven't started. Between 1 and 2 years, 16%. Between 1 and 5 years, 16% again. Basically, look at this, so between 1 and 3 and over 5 years, okay? So that's, we're talking nearly half, okay? So 36%, that's over one in 3 have been trying to do this for over 5 years, okay? But look at this. Did you hit your income goals? No. Okay, so you can see the pattern here. People are spending a lot of money and a lot of time trying to build an online business, but they're literally not getting the results they want, okay? Look at this question, though, and this is a key one, okay? Have you ever created your own product? No, 77%. Now, this is actually, it's probably higher because I'm guessing a few people who said yes have bought something with rights. I should have worded that differently maybe, but again, that's still a shockingly high amount of people, okay? 77%. So we're talking nearly 4 out of 5 people have not created their own product, okay? Do you have a mailing list? Again, shockingly high, 72% don't. Now, I know for a fact you know the money's in the list. You've been told this time and time and time again that you need to be building a mailing list. So there's every chance you're one of this 72% here who's not doing it. And my question to you would be why? If you know that you need to be building a mailing list and you know you should be creating your own products and services, why are you not doing it? Okay? I don't know the answer to that question. Well, I do know the answer, which we'll talk about in a moment. We need to dig deeper, okay? Look at this, okay? So, people have been working on building an online business for a long time, don't have a mailing list, don't have their own products, okay? Been spending a lot of time and money trying to become successful, don't have a mailing list, don't have their own product, okay? Now, I'm going to try and drill this into your head on this workshop that if you want to be truly successful online, you have to be doing this. You have to be building a mailing list and you have to be creating your own products and services because usually that's where the mailing list comes from. At least it does in my case, okay? And I'll show you how that works in a moment. But before we go there, let's talk about affiliate marketing, okay? And why affiliate marketing is not what you think it is. There's every chance that when you're starting out, someone somewhere will say to you, become an affiliate. Let me just, hold on a second, just want to make sure I'm on. Yeah. So there's every chance that you'll be told, do affiliate marketing because you don't have to worry about customer support. You don't have to worry about product delivery. You don't have to worry about creating anything. All you have to do is drive the traffic and collect the commission. Sounds absolutely fantastic in theory, but when you're just starting out, that is not the way to go. And I'm going to show you why, okay? So, let's imagine this is you, okay, the affiliate, what people are telling you to do. This is me, the product vendor, the product owner, the product creator, whatever you want to call me. And this is one of my products, Simple Traffic Solutions, okay? Very, very simple. You send me some traffic. Any sales you make, I give you a commission, okay? Simple. Problem is, okay, only you can capitalize on the traffic you drive, okay? Basically, you have to put the work in to drive the traffic, to make the sales, to get the commission. Does that make sense? Whereas I don't have to do anything. Because you're the one doing the work, I pay you the commission, I don't have to do anything. Also though, you're competing with all of these other affiliates, okay, who are driving traffic for me, okay? Hundreds, sometimes thousands of affiliates driving traffic. Now, this guy here might be an expert at SEO, so he knows how to send me traffic through SEO, through Google and things like that. This guy might be an expert at Facebook marketing, he'll send me traffic through Facebook. Another guy might be an expert blogger, they'll send me traffic through through their blog. I don't have to learn any of that, okay? I've got all of these affiliates, including you, sending me traffic, and I don't have to lift a finger. So let me ask you a question. What side would you rather be on? Would you rather be the affiliate, battling with all the other affiliates to get traffic to make sales, or would you rather be the product owner, the product creator, who just has to sit back and watch the traffic come in? It's not, it's a no-brainer question. Of course, you'd rather be the vendor. You'd rather be the guy who has the product for sale. Now, just so you know though, when you do this and you become successful at this, you then become a successful affiliate because you build that all-important customer list. Okay, then you can be an affiliate on this side as well as a vendor on this side. Okay, I make the bulk of my income from selling my own products and services, but I also make probably over 40% of my income comes from affiliate marketing because I'm building customer lists from all the products I sell. Okay, now the proven formula, okay, to generate major success online is from selling your own products and services. I'm telling you now, you won't find one successful internet marketer who isn't doing this. Okay, doesn't matter what they're doing. If you might say, oh well, John, I know this guy who's a successful affiliate. He's making millions of dollars a year from Facebook. I bet he's got a program where he's teaching it as well. Okay, and until you get this, until you start doing this, you will struggle online. I promise you. Okay. The day you realize this, the day you get this, and the day you start implementing this, and the day you start to work on creating your own products and services, is the day you start to become successful. I promise you. Okay? Now, remember, we're going to break this down as well. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So don't, if you're thinking right now, John, you're telling me about this, but I wouldn't know where to start. Well, the first thing I want to mention is product creation is not as hard as you think. Okay? 10 years ago, it was a lot harder than what it is now. We had to use things like Front Page Express. I don't know if anyone can remember that, to create HTML pages. We had FTP upload our sites. We had to create databases. Membership sites took probably about 3 hours to set up. And don't even get me started on putting videos online and things like that. But today, we've got page builders, we've got membership site builders, we've got scripts that can literally do all of this in a few clicks. Okay? Most of the time, we have to just install WordPress, add a page builder, and we can literally write a sales page from a template in about 3 or 4 hours. Okay? 10 years ago, yes, it would have been a lot harder. So you can't come to me and say, John, I can't do this, because there's tools out there to make it so easy. And JVZoo, which is predominantly the platform I'm talking about on this workshop, make it so easy to set up an affiliate program, to add your buy buttons, to basically put all of your funnels together. It's so easy. Okay? Literally, you can go from not knowing anything to knowing how to do all of this in a couple of days. Okay, these days, this is true. You don't even need a hosting account to launch a product. You could literally sell a simple PDF that reveals a piece of information. You don't even need a hosting account. Now, I'm not advising you do that. I advise you do get a hosting account. But the point I'm trying to make here is you can do it without one. So if you can do it without one, that just goes to show how easy it can be. Okay. Now, here's why we need to be selling digital products. Okay. The current position we're in, where literally anyone can build an online business, it's unbelievable, okay? And the first thing I want to talk about is you can do this on a shoestring budget, okay? If you wanted to set up a brick and mortar business, if you wanted to set up, let's say, for example, a restaurant or a coffee shop or a plumbing business, you can't just do that, from nothing. Okay, you need an investment. You're probably going to need an office. You're going to have to invest a lot of money on equipment and get the business set up, etc., etc. Not to say as well all the stuff you're going to have to learn. Okay, you're going to have to go on. If you want to become a plumber, for example, you're going to have to go through some sort of apprenticeship or training for years and years and years to put yourself in a position to set up your own business. You can literally set up an internet business today for free. Okay, all you need is an internet connection, which you've got, and a computer, which you've got. So you've got the tools required. Now you just need a little bit more knowledge. Okay, I mean, what business out there? Is there any businesses out there where we can do this for free? Where we can create something and it doesn't cost us anything? Not a penny. When you think about that for a moment, it's truly, truly staggering the position that we can be in to set our business up. You've also got an unlimited supply of stock, okay? We're selling ones and zeros, fresh air, digital files, they're in the cloud, whatever you want to call it. You don't have a limit on your stock. Now, when I first started on eBay, I was actually trying to sell mobile phone accessories, cell phone accessories. And the back of our house was full. I'm literally talking full of boxes, full of phone cases and things like that. It didn't sell. My plan was to buy in bulk and sell individually. It didn't work. And I literally had a house full of junk, really, I had to literally throw it away. Even if that's successful, you still need a warehouse or somewhere to keep goods, and that's going to become a problem. Again, we're selling ones and zeros. We create something once, and we can sell it millions of times if we want, because it's easily duplicated. It's a digital file on your computer or online. Okay? So we've got an unlimited supply of stock. There is no limit to how many copies of whatever we create we can sell. Okay? And that, again, is a very, very, very big advantage. We've also got an automated 24/7 business. I can literally be in bed asleep and make money. Okay? I can be sipping cocktails on the beach and I can make money. I could be out partying with friends and I can make money. I can be spending time with the grandchildren and I can be making money. It runs on its own like clockwork. You can buy a product from me, I can take the payment and delivery will be made automatically. Again, it's very, very easy to set up in this day and age, okay? 10 years ago, it was a bit harder. You could still automate it, but it was harder to set up. But now it's so easy. JVZoo make delivering products just a piece of cake, okay? How many businesses can do that? Or how many businesses can run on their own and do that? I mean, you could automate most standalone businesses, but you'd have to employ staff to do that. Okay? You'd have to have someone running the show, so to speak. You can do this on your own, and you can automate it 24/7. You've also got a worldwide audience, okay? If you've got a local plumbing business, you're not going to, if you're in the UK, you're not going to sell to someone in America or Singapore or Australia. You're not going to sell your services to someone like that. And even if you were to sell your services to someone like that, if you were selling parts or anything like that, imagine the cost of shipping something worldwide. We're selling the digital file again, so we can sell to anyone at any time, anywhere in the world. Okay, now think about that for a moment. You can set this up for next to nothing, okay? There's no limit to how much you can sell. You can be lying in bed asleep and you can sell to someone on the other side of the world that can pay you instantly, and the money can be sitting in your bank or your PayPal account back when you wake up. It's absolutely unbelievable. And finally, you can work from anywhere in the world. Okay? If you've got a local coffee shop, where do you have to work? Your local coffee shop. If you've got a local plumbing business, you have to work from your local office or your storage house, warehouse, or something like that. We can be anywhere. Okay? If the moon had an internet connection and oxygen, we could run our business from the moon. All you need is your laptop and the internet, and that is it. So you could be traveling the world, you could be going on a 6-week vacation, you can be doing anything you want, and you can run this business, this type of business. Again, forget the oil rush, forget the gold rush, or any other rushes have been in the past where there's been a stampede of people taking action. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened online, in the history of the universe, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, everyone has the opportunity to build an online business. Everyone on this planet. Okay, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter color, religion, disabilities, anything like that. Does not matter. It does not matter. Okay, anyone can do this. So if there's anything, if you ever think this, you ever have this doubt where you think, well, I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. Okay, and I'm going to show you how. Now, this is sort of my key to success, okay? I create an offer. I drive traffic to the offer. I'm going to break this down, remember, okay? I build a list from it, and I automate the process. And then I repeat this process over and over and over again. It's not something I do once. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. You could do this once, hit a home run, and make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars if you do it right. But most of the time, I'm making tens of thousands of dollars from this, sometimes hundreds of thousands, just depending on the product, which, again, I'll show you later. But the key here is to learn this process. Because once you've learned this process, you can do this literally on demand. You can have a product idea on Monday morning. You could be launching it before the end of the week. Okay? So, I'm going to break it down further for you, okay? Here's how to create an offer, okay? First of all, we have to find a hungry market. I love that picture. We have to find a hungry market. Now, what that means is we need to find where people are going to spend money. And basically, we need to come up with a topic. Okay, now, I've seen people who teach this in the past. They'll teach keyword research. They'll say you need to go to Google. You need to make sure a search term's getting searched for example, 25,000 times a month. And then if that's happening, then you can pursue that niche. Well, I think that's crazy because just because someone's searching for something doesn't mean they're spending money, okay? And you know, you probably know yourself, when you go to Google to search for something, it's very rare you'll spend money. Yes, sometimes you will, but most of the time, you'll just be searching for some information. I'd much rather go where I know people are spending money on digital information products, and that will be marketplaces, okay? This is the JVZoo marketplace. If you go to affiliates and then find products in JVZoo, you can literally see the best products for that day, okay? At the time I took this screenshot, this was the top 10. So you can see we've got Review Wizard, so that's a review, looks like a review plugin. Video seems to be always big as well, but we can literally spend a little bit of time. We can look at the top sellers for today, for yesterday, and we can see what's selling. Now, obviously, we can dig deeper. We're not just going to have a quick look, but let's just take blogging as an example, okay? Let's just say we wanted to get into blogging, and let's say we wanted to find out if it's profitable. So we go to JVZoo, we type in the word blog, and we can see 3,422 products have got the keyword blog in them. And you can see some of them have sold thousands and thousands of copies. So that's telling me that blogging is popular. I mean, we already know blogging is popular, but this is confirming it, okay? We can also go to places like the ClickBank Marketplace, which is much the same. If you go to clickbank.com and then you just click Marketplace up here, that will take you to the Marketplace where you can do searches again. So again, I search for the word blog, 74 pages, okay? And ClickBank's a little bit different. It has a gravity system. Basically, if you see a lot of products with a gravity of 10 or more related to your keyword, it's making money, okay? It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate this process. You don't have to find keywords that's getting searched for, etc. These are where people are buying digital products online, digital products that we want to sell, okay? And here's an example here of someone selling a blogging product. I've never bought this product, just had a quick look, but A-list blogger, this guy's making hundreds of thousands of dollars from this product. Okay, he's selling it for $77, and literally he's showing you how to basically make an excellent blog. Okay, so we know it's profitable. We know people want to learn it, but we can dig a little bit deeper. Okay, this is the Warrior Forum. Now, if you've never heard of the Warrior Forum, it's basically the biggest internet marketing forum online. Okay, warriorforum.com. You can see if we search for the word blogging in this case, there's been 3,733 results. Now, when you go to forums to do research, you're looking for people having problems, and you're looking for the solutions. And usually you'll find if someone has a problem in a forum, someone else will provide the solution. So, for example, someone's asking for help, new blogger. Now, at this moment in time, there's only 16 replies. But if you sign up for that thread for replies, you're going to find over time you're going to get lots and lots of responses. There's someone giving blogging tips, top 5 blogging tips. What are those top 5 blogging tips? You could go in there, and that could be the start of your product. Okay. Someone's asking how to get quality backlinks, and someone's actually documented 300 days of blogging. Do you think if you spent a little bit of time reading this one page, these threads, do you think you're going to learn anything about blogging? Of course you are. And this is where research comes in. Now, if you spend about 3 or 4 days doing nothing but research, I mean, 8 hours a day, so, if you spend maybe 30 hours doing nothing but research of a certain topic, you're going to know more about that topic than 99% of people online, okay? So you can literally learn all you need to know about blogging by spending a couple of days in here, okay? So that's what we need to do. We need to do a ton of research. Now, obviously, when you identify the niche, you identify an area where you know people are spending money, you know there's an interest in it, you know people are having problems, then you need to do your research, okay? Now, the first place you can go is forums. Okay, like I said, the Warrior Forum. I'm going to spin this on its head a little bit here, and we're going to use dog training as an example, okay? So let's just say you were going to come up with some sort of dog training guide. You could look in dog training forums. You just Google dog training forum. You could look in for dog training blogs, okay? Just Google this, search again. Marketplaces, JVZoo, ClickBank, etc. What products are getting sold on that topic? Other marketers' products. You definitely want to be buying other marketers' products to find out what they're teaching and how they're delivering their material, okay? Now, I'm not saying you're copying anyone, okay? You do not copy anyone, but it's okay to look at another marketer's product for research purposes, okay? And also social media, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, and just generally social media, places like Twitter and things like that. If you spend time researching these areas, a few days, you're going to get a ton of information related to something you want to teach, okay? Now, I know you're thinking, John, this sounds a bit, I don't know if I can do this. It sounds a little bit like maybe out of my league. Stick with me, okay? I'm going to show you how to break this down. So basically, we're going to create a product to sell online. We're going to feed the hunger, okay? Now, best way to do this, the best way to start putting a product together is to start mind mapping, okay? Now, mind mapping is literally just gathering information, okay? You can use a pen and paper if you want to. I actually still, to this day, every time I create a new product, I'll buy a new notepad. And that notepad has got nothing in it apart from stuff related to creating my product. But mind mapping, when I discovered mind mapping, it literally changed my life, okay? Because it helps you generate ideas. Okay, now these are free. This is free software you can use here. If you have a look at those, I prefer iThoughts HD for the iPad, because when I am mind mapping, I can literally just leave the iPad next to me. I'm sitting on the sofa watching TV. I might have an idea, and I'll put it into my mind map. Okay. But this is just an idea. This is like sort of an example of how you will put your mind, put your thoughts together, let's say. So module 1 for me, if I was going to teach blogging, I want to introduce people to blogging. Okay, I want to tell people why they should be blogging. And so I would probably talk about why it's so popular. So how do I find out that information? I might find the amount of blogs online. I'm pretty sure there'll be millions, maybe billions of WordPress blogs online. I might show the top blog earners and show what they're earning. I'd probably get that information from Google. I'm going to talk about what your new blog is and what it will bring and why you should be blogging. And this is true, okay? You should be blogging, by the way. It's a central hub for what you do online. It helps you create an online presence, build authority, and you can promote your other products and services, okay? That's the reason I blog, okay? Now, that's just the sort of introductory module, okay? But let's just take this a little bit further, okay? So my first module might be about, introduction to blogging, but then we want to move into setting up your blog. How do we do this? Well, first of all, you need to buy a domain name. You need to get a hosting account. You need to install WordPress. You need to add a theme. This is stuff you will teach in video training, okay? Then we will maybe move on to module 3, how you put your menus together, your pages, etc. And sorry, in module 2, we talk about the plugins you would add. Again, this takes nothing to research, okay? All of these will be separate training videos, or if you didn't want to do videos, you could literally write a PDF and have screenshots. But literally, there's an outline of a product right there, okay? The next module would be how to write, maybe, okay? So, we're talking about how to post useful content, do your research, how to structure a post, how to add images. All these things that people would want to know, okay? How you get engagement, how to encourage comments and sharing, things like that. Can you see how I've just literally spent about half an hour putting this mind map together, okay? And I'm not even joking, about half an hour, and I've literally got the outline of a product there, okay? The next module, probably the biggest one, getting traffic, okay? And again, all of these are the things you could teach, and they wouldn't take much to learn. So this can be applied to any topic, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. Weight loss, knitting, doesn't matter. You do your research, you start mind mapping, and believe me, when you start mind mapping, the ideas just flow because you branch out. As you branch out, for example, when I thought of the word of mouth, good content will always be shared. It's just simple, simple facts. When you're using video, what you're going to use? Are you going to use YouTube? YouTube's fast and easy. Your own videos commands authority. Just little things like that, okay? And this comes from doing your research. Does this make sense, guys? Is this helping you to get those ideas. Does this make sense? Okay, now there's been a lot of comments coming in, but yes, perfect sense. Light bulb moment. Wow, okay, so literally, guys, I mean, the general chat here is that you're getting this, okay, which is good. This is what I want. We've got a lot, we've got more to share here, but basically, the idea is to find a profitable niche, to do some research, start mind mapping to compile your product, okay? Then we put it together, okay? Now, there's different formats. There's different types of products we can create. And the first one would be ebooks and reports, okay? So an ebook or a report is literally a PDF document, okay? Now, most of the time, I'm going to bring these all up at once, okay? Most of the time, a report would reveal a simple method, okay? So, like I said earlier, if you learn a way to drive traffic from YouTube or Facebook, you might want to share that. You could write a report, 10 to 15 pages, showing people how you do that, and you could sell that for $20, and people will buy it. I've seen so many people sell simple reports over the years, just teaching one specific thing. So you can go away today and you can master one specific thing, and you can write a report delivering the information. It's as simple as that. You're basically sharing your knowledge, okay? Now, if you want to go deeper, you might want to write an ebook, which just goes into more detail. You might create something step by step, or you might just reveal a lot more info. Basically, for me, a report is just revealing something. There might not be chapters or anything like that. An ebook might go into it in a lot more detail. You might have chapters and screenshots and a lot of things like that. Okay? But PDFs play a huge part in any products you create. Hold on, my wire is caught. They play a huge part in any products you create. Okay? As I'll reveal as we go further on. Okay, audio. Basically, audio can help you sell more of your product, okay? And the first thing you can do is have your ebook read. Okay, so if you've wrote an ebook or a report, have it read, and you're instantly attracting a wider audience. For example, I like to read, okay? My son Alex likes to listen. He's a member of Audible, and he's always listening to audiobooks. If we were buying your product, I guarantee he'd want to listen to it, and I guarantee I'd want to read it. Okay, so by doing this, you're literally opening up your product to a bigger audience, okay? Or you could, another way to get audio is to interview an expert, okay? And by the way, just to have your ebook read, you can do it yourself. You can literally just record your voice, get someone in the family to maybe do it, or you can outsource it. And literally, a 10,000 word ebook wouldn't cost you more than a few $100s, okay, to get done. And anyway, back to interviewing an expert. If you wanted to create a blogging guide, for example, if I was going to create the ultimate blogging guide, I would find a blogging expert to interview. And that blogging expert, in my opinion, would be a guy called Dan Sumner, okay? He's got a product called The Blogger's Roadmap. You feel free to look that up, thebloggersroadmap.com, where he literally reveals everything he's learned over the years about blogging. So I know if I interviewed Dan, I'd have some valuable material that I can use. Now, I would probably come up with about 10 to 15 questions and plan and make it last about an hour. Now, you might find that it's hard to find someone to do an interview with, or it's very, very hard to get someone to do it for free. You might be surprised, a lot of marketers will let you interview them for free because they know they're going to get exposure. But if you're finding that it's hard, see if they do any consulting, okay? A lot of marketers will do consulting for maybe $297, $497, maybe $997 per hour. And while it sounds like a lot of money, if they agree to let you interview them and use a recording, it could be the best money you've ever spent. Okay, so you could literally find an expert, okay, ask for an hour of their time, maybe pay a fee, $500, and as long as they agree to let you use the material, the questions that you ask them the questions, the answers they give you can be your product. You can literally take the answers they give you and create a product based around that. Okay, so that's another way you can do that as well. And for me, though, a lot of the time, audio is complementary. Okay, usually I'll have an ebook read. Or I'll try and secure an interview with someone when I create something, and that will usually, not always, usually complement the product as an additional bonus. I mean, if you imagine if I'm selling a blogging guide and I've got an interview with a top blogger as a bonus, it looks very, very, very attractive indeed. Okay. But of course, video is where it's at. Okay. Video has exploded online in the last few years. There's tons and tons of video products out there. Again, I must stress, getting a video online a few years ago wasn't impossible, but it was very, very hard. and also very, very expensive. For anyone who had a hosting account 10 years ago, streaming video cost a fortune. Now we can put stuff on YouTube for free and just make it private. You know, you can do that. So that, again, you've got no excuse for not doing this, okay? Now, the best form, or in my opinion, the most popular form of video is over-the-shoulder training. And that literally means, you know, you're on your computer, imagine someone stood behind you watching what you're doing, and you're explaining what you're doing, okay? Or step-by-step training, where you're revealing something step-by-step. So let's just say, for example, if I was going to teach people how to install WordPress and set up a blog, I might have a 10-step process where I'm showing people how to install the WordPress script, how to add a theme, how to add graphics, how to add an opt-in form, and I'd show step-by-step. Okay, literally 10 steps to creating a successful WordPress blog, something like that. You can also record presentations. You know, this is a keynote presentation I'm actually showing you right now. I'm actually, you know, I'll be recording this presentation and using it maybe in the future. Okay, so you know, if you have anything where you're going to teach what I would call theory training, okay, you might want to teach something with a presentation for theory, and then you might show people you actually doing it. With simple traffic solutions, for example, I talk. All of the traffic methods I share have a theory section and a practical section. So I might talk about using Facebook to drive traffic, but first of all, I'll educate you why you should be doing it, okay? And that seems to work very well as well. But literally, so you could maybe, let's go back to the interview. You could take an interview with someone. You could put up some presentations based on the questions you answer, the answers you were given. So you could educate people about blogging, and then I could put the step-by-step training together what shows people how to do it, all from an interview. Okay, I'm just throwing ideas at you here. There's lots of different ways you can do this. Obviously, you'll probably do your research, put your mind maps together, and come up with the modules. Okay? We've also got software. Software, again, is huge, okay? Now, this is 4 successful software products I've launched, and I literally don't know anything about creating software. I use a programmer, okay? You can outsource this for very, very little indeed. You can sometimes have an idea for some software and you can get someone to build it out for a few $100s. A good place to go is codecanyon.net, okay? I'll show you that page in a moment. That's basically a page where, a site where you can get scripts, PLR scripts and things like that, and plugins, and you can literally make them your own. Now, WordPress plugins are huge, okay? If you can come up with a simple idea for a plugin, you know, maybe you've been online and you've seen someone doing something and you've thought, that's not very good, I could do better than that. Well, you know, if you've got the idea, go and find out if someone can do it for you, and you can literally get it developed for a few $100s. Again, it can be outsourced, okay? I don't know the first thing about putting something together like that. I get other people to do that for me. And it's absolutely fantastic for branding. If you've got your name on a software box, or if you're selling software, it gets you recognized, okay? And like I said, if you go to codecanyon.net, I do believe it redirects to a different site now, but if you look here, we've got different WordPress scripts, PHP scripts, and they've got different rights. I mean, you know, you obviously have to do some research and find out what you're allowed to do, but sometimes you can buy something, you know, there's an affiliate system there, and you can maybe make that into something. There's an affiliate script. You know, you might want to find some sort of traffic script and find out how it works, and can you make it better? Can you go to a programmer and say, right, I want you to brand this with my name, I want you to add these graphics, I want you to make it do this, this, and this. And literally, you've got a product of your own. And all you need is the idea. I mean, for example, this is one of my products, WP Speedy Links. This was literally 1 page of code. Okay. Now, what this software does, it takes a link, it takes a word on your blog, and it makes it into a link. Okay. Let me just go to the next page. So, for example, if I use the word Aweber on my blog, let's say I've been writing about Aweber over the last 10 years. Okay. And I've mentioned the word Aweber 300 times, but I haven't made it an affiliate link. This would do that. Okay? It will take the word Aweber and make it a clickable link that goes anywhere I want. And then I can literally make it an affiliate link. So that's how that works. Beautifully, beautifully simple. And it was literally 1 page of code that I had developed and had the graphics created and give it the name, etc. Okay? And it's literally a simple plugin you install. You add the keyword and the link. It takes minutes to install, but it's beautifully simple. And it's literally sold thousands of copies. Okay? It was just one little idea I had. Because if I remember, I wanted to make the word Aweber on my blog an affiliate link because I signed up for their affiliate program. I thought, well, wow, that's going to take weeks, or days to go and look for the word Aweber and make it a link. I thought, I wonder if there's something out there that can do that. Couldn't find anything. So basically came up with it. Okay? Simple stuff. Sometimes you'll have an idea for something and you literally think, well, would other people benefit from this idea? And if they will, get it developed. Okay? But by far, multi-format is the way to go. Okay? By multi-format, I mean as many different formats as possible. You know, PDF, audio, video, you know, things like that. It's by far the best form of training. Okay? And the main reason is it's going to have a higher perceived value. If you've got someone selling an ebook, and you've got someone selling an ebook on the same topic, and they've got training videos, they've got an interview with an expert, they've got some audio, and they've even got a plugin to go with it, you know, what's going to be the more valuable, okay? I mean, I could literally, okay, create my blogging guide, okay? So I could have theory training that explains why you should be blogging and what you need to be doing. I could then have practical training that shows people how to put the blog together, how to add the plugins, etc., and how to drive traffic and things like that. I could then have an interview with my good friend Dan Sumner, who's going to give awesome tips about blogging that people can use and take and get better results. And then I could maybe have a plugin that helps them share their content. Would that be a product people would be interested in buying? Of course it would. Okay? Hopefully it's all falling into place now. How literally you can have an idea and put it together. Now, I could maybe even just take the plugin and sell the plugin. Okay? I could maybe just take the training and sell the training, or I could build out my full funnel. But the point I'm trying to make here is you can just literally have an idea, do some research, put the product together, and you've got something what people will want to pay for. Okay? You basically, as well, you're catering to a wider audience when you've got more material. Okay? Again, like I said earlier, my son Alex prefers to listen, I prefer to read. Okay? Now, again, let's just compile our product. This is maybe the whole funnel layout. Okay? We could have an ebook which has theory training, why blog, etc. Video training which covers everything. Additional offers which could be our funnel. Maybe we would have a monthly membership which could be additional training, etc. You can see it all there. Let me move to the next one. Additional offers could be a done-for-you service, which could be high ticket. Maybe you could offer to install WordPress in this instance. You could have a monthly membership, what offers additional training, maybe showing people how to write, how to encourage engagement, getting traffic, etc. More interviews, that's always popular. Done-for-you content, plugins, etc. Again, this is just using blogging as an example, but you could do this with just about any niche. Additional content will be audio, plugins, traffic plugin, interview with blogging expert, etc., etc. That is the outline of a highly successful product there. This could probably make me 6 figures. If I took everything I talked about and put it together, it's probably going to be a 6-figure launch. No problem at all. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to do this and have a 6-figure launch, but you could do this and maybe have a 5-figure launch. No problem at all. Okay? And if anyone's thinking they can't do it, that's what separates people who are going to be successful after attending this workshop and people who are not. The people who are thinking, wow, John, you're opening my eyes, I'm going to give this a go, are the people who are going to make this work and become successful. Okay? Now, what I want you to understand is every time you do this, you grow your business. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. The first time you do this, you're going to have problems. You're going to hit roadblocks. You're going to have hurdles to get over. But that's the whole point of learning this. Okay? Why go and give someone 10, 20 grand when you can learn this process and then you've got you've educated yourself to then go and do it again and again? Because it becomes easier each time you do it. Each time you do this, the process becomes easier. And each new product you create makes you more money and builds your list. And that's the big thing here, okay? You literally, every time you do this, for example, you create your first product, okay? And you launch it and it's out there and it's making money. So that will be automatically making you money. Then you bring your next product out. Product 1 still making you money. You launch product number 2. Okay? When you launch product number 3, products number 2 and 1 are still making you money. Okay? I'm literally still making money from some products I created back in 2005, 2006. Still making money. Okay? So, you know, think about that for a moment. Once you've got 7, 8, 9, 10 products behind you, you're literally, that's the point where you should be full-time online. Literally when you get to that point. Okay? Now, in case you don't have an idea, I'm going to give you one right now. Okay? I asked, what do you feel you need the most help with online? Okay? This was one of my survey questions. The top answer was traffic generation. Okay? So let me ask you a question. Could you go away right now and could you research one traffic method, just one. We're not telling you to learn all the different traffic methods out there. I'm asking you if you could just learn one traffic method that can get you 100 hits per day. Might take you a few weeks, but if you focused on nothing but this one traffic method, let's just say, for example, YouTube marketing. If you focus on nothing but using YouTube to drive traffic every single day for 2 to 3 weeks, do you think you're going to get 100 hits per day after 3 weeks? Do you think you're going to be in that position? Now, the answer you should be giving me is yes. And the answer I'm getting is yes. Most people are saying, about 90% are saying yes, and some people are not sure. A couple are, I don't know if I can do it. But ultimately, right guys, ultimately, I'm getting yeses, which is what I want to hear. So, let me ask you another question. If after 3 weeks, you are getting 100 hits per day, do you think people would want to learn how you did that? You know the answer. Of course you would. You could compile a short report detailing what you did, sell it for $10. Okay? You could probably put that on the Warrior Forum as a Warrior special offer and sell 1,000 copies, no problem, if you do it right. That'll make you 10 grand and put 1,000 buyers on your list. You could come up with some more ideas and come up with maybe a funnel and put it on JVZoo and launch it and maybe sell 3,000 or 4,000 copies if you do it right. Okay? Even if you do it wrong, you might sell 100 copies and make $1,000. And that's doing it wrong. But you're still going to have 100 buyers on your list you can keep marketing to. Okay? Remember, you can just have an idea. Have an idea, implement the idea, get results, and then sell the information. It really is as simple as that. Okay? And I'm actually going to show you how to get traffic. In case you're thinking, well, I don't know if I can do this, I'm going to show you, okay? Because obviously, I want to show you how to get traffic to your products. And the big one is writing content on your blog, okay? I'm going to keep talking about blogging because a lot of people don't realize how big your blog is. I mean, if you Google my name right now, you're going to find my blog. You're going to find my blog in probably the first 2 or 3 results. You might find some other guy called John Thornhill. There's a wrestler called John Thornhill. There's a journalist called John Thornhill in the UK, and there's me. Those are the 3 John Thornhills I tend to find. I should be up there, and the first site you see of mine should be my blog. The reason is, your blog becomes a central hub for everything you do online, okay? Now, in this example here, I wrote a blog post called 101 Internet Marketing Hacks. And incidentally, you now want to know what number 28 and 55 are, don't you? That title there sort of evokes curiosity. So people click through to it to find out what these 2 numbers are. What is it they share? Point I'm trying to make here, guys, and this is an old screenshot, okay? It's probably way beyond this now. But 278 people have shared this with their friends on Facebook. So that means 278 people have clicked that link and then clicked share on Facebook, and it's shared with their friends. Some of their friends then click share, and some of their friends then click share. Some of the people who come to my blog then click other links on my blog and share other posts. Some people opt in to be on my mailing list. Some people click through and buy different products. The point is, when someone clicks share, it's generating traffic for nothing. Okay? Now, 46 people shared it on Twitter. You can generally forget these. You're not going to do, unless you're an expert at Google Plus or Pinterest, it might be harder. But the point I'm trying to make here is, just by having a simple sharing plugin, and these are very, very easy to get on WordPress for free, your content can go viral, okay? So writing content on your blog, original, good content that people will enjoy reading, is the #1 way to get traffic from your blog, okay? And that is an example of the shared post, okay? That's how it would look like on Facebook, and maybe I'd write something about it, a little intro. And what I also do, let me just go back one, and what I also do every few weeks, I'll just click that button myself and share it to my own Facebook audience, and then that starts the process all over again. Okay, so literally you could probably spend, I don't know, 2 minutes a day sharing a random post from your blog once you've got enough content there. Okay, posting on other people's blogs. This is basically leaving comments. Okay, leaving comments, and sometimes you'll be allowed a backlink, and if you're not, this would, for example, in this comment from Mandy. It links back to her blog, so it gets her a backlink, which, if you're into SEO, means it gives you an extra point with Google. But basically, as well, a lot of the time you'll be allowed to put a link here as well. So, the discussion could be about affiliate marketing, or and you might have an affiliate marketing report, and then you could have it will be related. Okay, but just getting involved on other people's blogs can get you a ton of traffic. Forum discussions, right. Now, this is an old screenshot and an old topic, but it's very, very targeted here, what I want to talk about, okay? Basically, back in the day, people were talking about banning PayPal from the Warrior Forum because people were losing their PayPal accounts. The way the Warrior Forum used to be set up, I used to rotate payments. So the affiliate would get one payment and the vendor would get another. And PayPal didn't like that, and they were shutting PayPal accounts down. It's changed now. It's not like that anymore. But at the time, I was using ClickBank for my Warrior special offers because it was a lot safer. You don't get shut down by ClickBank because they actually look at and approve your product, so there's no risk. Point I'm trying to make here is in this particular thread, people were talking about banning PayPal, so I came in and said, look, I use ClickBank for most of my Warrior special offers and put over $100,000 in sales for your Warrior special offers through this forum using ClickBank. It can be done, okay? And that's the main sort of thing I want to get across. Now look at my signature. 10 reasons why ClickBank is the perfect payment processor for your Warrior special offers. Do you think anyone reading that is going to be interested in clicking that link there? Of course, okay? Now, if you do this right, when you do forum marketing right, and you target the right type of threads, and you do it correctly, you can literally drive hundreds and hundreds of clicks per day, targeted clicks per day to your offers, okay? There's people in the Warrior Forum making a full-time income by just doing this. That's all they do. They don't do anything else. They don't recruit affiliates. They don't do other things. All they do is they have products and services they offer, and they'll go and find the threads related to what topic they're educating people in and just make posts. It's as simple as that. You get the reputation of being helpful, people want to learn more from you. In a nutshell, that's how you do forum marketing, okay? But there's something else I want to sort of talk about. Anyone else who thinks forums are a bit of a waste of time, I want to share something with you, okay? Basically, this was my ClickBank rep from back in 2014. Spencer Matthews, he was called. Great guy. He was basically my go-to guy on ClickBank because I was doing really, really well on ClickBank. I had what we call a rep. So instead of going to support, you go directly to your representative. Got one with ClickBank still and got one with PayPal. The thing is, he came to me and said, John, yesterday you were top 3 for the day, okay, on the whole of ClickBank. Now, ClickBank generally does $1 million a day in sales. And on this old, I know it's an old report, but they'd reached $2 billion in revenue, okay? Now, the fact that I was top 3 and top 5 2 days running shows you how well my launch was going. And I know you're thinking, what's this got to do with forum marketing, okay? Well, one of my students, Steve King, okay, he put a post on the Warrior Forum, because basically this was one of my coaching programs, and he said, I'm John's student, I am doing his program, I've been doing really, really well. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I'm going to offer a bonus. So basically, he put this thread on the Warrior Forum, and he did $15,000 in commissions. He came 6th in the competition. He did $30,000 in sales from a forum post. Okay, literally from a forum post. So if you think forums can be a waste of time or you're not sure, things like this can change your mind. Again, go in the Warrior Forum, spend a day or two browsing in the Warrior Forum, and you'll see the same names come up again and again and again. You'll just see names pop up. Watch what they're doing. And I guarantee most of them are using the forum to drive traffic to other offers. I guarantee it. Also, we've got social media. Again, that's the example of the blog post I talked about earlier. But you've also got Facebook groups. You can create a group in a matter of seconds. If you create a group on a particular topic, it's obviously going to, you're going to command authority in that area. I also use groups as well to provide support. Basically, if you've got a product and it sells thousands of copies, if you create a group for that product, people can help each other. And it's better for both parties. It's better for you and better for them because they can get help in minutes from someone else. And also, it means you're not submitting tickets and taking up your time. It's a wonderful way to do things. Plus, obviously, when you do have a group in a particular area, you can go in and make announcements and offer other products and services. Facebook pages as well. These are all screenshots, by the way. These are, I've got much, much more than 2,600 people on this page now. But if I'm being honest, I don't do a lot with my pages. Okay, I want to be honest with you guys. You might find creating a page is fantastic. I personally find my main timeline. Okay, I hit my friends maximum about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. This is now probably about double that. So, when you hit your limit, people automatically follow you when they send a friend request. So I can now put a post on Facebook and literally reach 10,000 people, easily. Okay. In case you're wondering what that picture is, I was on vacation and I love donkeys, so I thought I'd take a selfie with a donkey. Right? Anyway, This is an example of a post I made. You know, when I talked at the start about passing 1 million on JVZoo, you know, I was just talking about maybe sharing that information and look at how many people like this. This was literally about an hour later. People were sharing it, people were liking it. I had hundreds of comments, and literally that was just from one post. So if you can provide valuable information, encourage, you know, deliver good stuff for your followers, people will just love it. Okay. Now, I'm not here to tell you how you should be doing things on Facebook. I'm just telling you what works for me. For me, just doing stuff on my timeline works. You might want to do it different. You can set up different audiences in Facebook as well, just in case you're thinking, well, John, you know, I don't want Auntie Maisie to see what I'm doing with my online business, or I don't want maybe my boss might be watching, something like that. You can set up custom audiences, so the people who are interested in what you have to say related to internet marketing, you can make an audience for them people, okay? I personally don't. I just put everything on my timeline. So even my friends know what I do. It's just the way I do it. You can also create a secondary account. Now, it's against Facebook's terms. So I'm telling you this sort of with a pinch of salt here, but I've seen many marketers have two accounts, one for marketing, one for personal. Okay, and I don't think anyone's ever been shut down. I'm not saying, you know, what I'm saying is it's a grey area, okay, but that might be the way you want to go. Like I say, for me personally, I put it all on my timeline. But by far, the most traffic you're going to get is going to come from affiliates if you do this right. Basically, like I've said at the start, JVZoo make it so easy to put an affiliate program together and attract affiliates, and that's why you must have an affiliate program. Okay, no matter what you create online, you must have an affiliate program, because you don't want to be the only one driving the traffic. You know, remember when I said earlier, if you're the affiliate, you're the only one driving the traffic? Well, if you don't have an affiliate program, you're in that position. Open up an affiliate program and let the experts who know how to drive the traffic to your offer. Let the people who know about SEO use their skills. Let the people who know about blogging use their skills. Let the people who know about using YouTube use their skills. You don't have to learn any of that. Your affiliates will know how to do it, okay? Now, I want to show you an example here of how powerful an affiliate program is. This is the same launch I talked about earlier when Steve King came sixth. You'll see I did $80,000 in sales. It was over a few months period, okay? Nothing, you know, brilliant results, $80,000 in a few months. But I want to show you this. If we tick the no affiliate box, this is what I earned on my own. Okay? Now, there's nearly 20 grand in sales I generated, but look at the difference, okay? I made $80,000 with affiliates, only $19,000 on my own. So my affiliates made $61,000 in revenue. That's 76% of this promotion came from affiliates. So if that doesn't tell you how important it is, I don't know what will, okay? So you need to create a dedicated affiliates page. Okay, now on your page, you want to tell people about your product, what it can do. And I'm obviously talking here about Simple Traffic Solutions and how it's an amazing seller. So the affiliate knows it sells. You need to tell them all about the funnel, what the product does, how much they can earn, etc., etc. And you also want to give them the tools you need. In this case, swipe emails. But you also want to give them blog posts, graphics, things like that. Okay, some affiliates will want to drive traffic from their blog, so they might want graphics or headers or banners and things like that. Some people want email copy they can use. Okay, now most affiliates who know what they're doing will not just copy and paste this, but they will use it to write their own emails. Okay, now once you've done all this, this is where it gets difficult sometimes. Okay, and once you've got your product together, you might be thinking, right, I've done the hard work. If I'm being honest, this is where the hard work can start, because you then need to go and get affiliates to promote your products. Now, the biggest mistake you can make is just to go and contact affiliates. My advice is to find affiliates in your area, in your niche, and go and buy their products. Okay? Or you can possibly ask them for a review copy so you can promote it. If you go to a potential vendor who's in the same niche as you, and you say, is there any chance I can get a review copy of your product because I want to promote it to my audience? Some will give you it, okay? Some will, some won't. Some won't even respond. But when you're offering to promote something, that's usually when you get someone's attention. Now, they don't need to know how big your audience is. You might be just starting out. You might only have a few people on your list. You might only have a small blog following. They don't know that. But if you say I want to promote it to my audience, that's fine. Okay. Also, you should always try and do something first. Okay, try and do something first, because if you just ask someone to promote your product, you won't get a response. And I want to tell you a very, very quick story here that sort of proves this point. I was doing it completely wrong back in the day. Back in 2005, I had a product that taught people how to make money on eBay selling ebooks, what I talked about earlier on. And I used to look up to a guy called Jim Cochran. I still do. He's absolutely amazing guy, amazing marketer. But back then, he was the guy I aspired to be. Okay, he taught eBay. He had a huge following. He was highly, highly successful online. I probably sent about 3 or 4 emails to his support desk asking if he could, check out my product and if he wanted to promote it. Never got a response. I now know the reason I didn't get a response was because he obviously had support staff who were the gatekeepers, and he probably said, "Look, I get too many JV requests. Please, just unless it's something super special, maybe I don't want to know." Anyway, he didn't respond, so I basically found his product and promoted it. He had a product called the Silent Sales Machine hiding on eBay. It was an ebook. I basically bought it and promoted it, and I sold about 50, 60 copies over the course of a few weeks. I sent an email out to my list, and I also wrote a review on my blog and drove some traffic, etc. Anyway, then I went back to Jim, put another ticket in, and said, "I'm the guy who's just made a few sales." Obviously, he's seen my ID on ClickBank. He's realised that I've done well, and I've got his attention. So then I said, "Look, I love your product. I want to keep promoting it, etc." We exchanged a few emails, and I explained what I was doing on eBay, and I said, "Look, Jim, I'm teaching people how to build an eBay business from selling digital information. I've got a product that can teach this. If you want to promote it, let me know. We can set up a discounted page." Now, the product sold for $97. I said he can offer it to his subscribers for $67. This was before Christmas in 2005, okay? Made the offer to him, never heard really much after that, okay? Until New Year's Day 2006. New Year's Day 2006, Jim emails me and said, "John, I've got nothing going on. I want to promote your product. Let's do this. Can you set up a discount page?" Now, I'm hungover because it's New Year. I'm on my computer, oh my God. Thought I've got to do it. Jim's asking, I don't want to blow this opportunity. I literally set the page up, give him the link, and this is what happened, okay? I had a little noise that my computer made when a sale came in. So it went bing, only when a sale came in. Regular email, that didn't happen, okay? So anyway, give Jim the link. A few hours later, I heard ping. About a minute or two later, ping. A few minutes later, ping. Maybe 30 seconds later, ping. These are $67 sales, okay? Okay, ping. Literally, for the next 3 or 4 days, at least every 2 or 3 minutes, I was hearing that noise, and I'd made another $67, okay? Jim, over, I think it was 72 to 96 hours, generated $34,500 in commissions, which means he did nearly 70 grand in sales, okay? I didn't have any funnel in place. When I think back, I cringe because I didn't have any upsells. But I literally generated over $30,000 in pure profit, and all I did was give someone a link to promote something. Now, when you take this back and you go back to what, the story I'm telling here, it only happened because I did something for Jim first. If I just kept asking Jim to promote my stuff, it would never have happened, okay? So, a couple of things to learn from this. Obviously, if you can get a super affiliate to promote your product, it can change everything. Because after that, more affiliates wanted to promote my stuff. They saw Jim was promoting it. I was getting emails from other eBay gurus who were saying, "Oh yeah, how do I promote your product?" Literally made well over 6 figures from that promo. It was a few months later, June the 3rd, 2006, I quit my job. It was that week, the first week of 2006, where I knew I wouldn't be working in the car plant much longer. Okay, so like I say, the big thing to take from it is 1 million from a super affiliate can change everything, but you won't get anything unless you do something for them first. So find out if it's something you can do for them first, or at least make a connection first. Friend them on Facebook, go to an event where they might be at, things like that. Because if you just email people out of the blue asking them to promote your stuff, I guarantee it won't happen. Okay? So that was the day, like I said, that was the day my life did change on that day. Literally the first week of 2006 was when I knew I wasn't going to be working in the car plant much longer. Because you have to understand as well, quitting your job isn't something you just go, I had a mortgage, I had 2 kids who were young at the time, and lots of responsibilities. I can't just walk away from a job. So looking back, I should have went earlier. But the point I'm trying to make is I knew after that day I wouldn't be working there much longer. Okay. Hopefully you're getting something from that. Also, you must be building a list of affiliates. Okay. So when you set up your affiliates page, add an opt-in form. I just use something like this. Get on the JV list, and most JVs will opt in. Do not force JVs to opt in. If you do, they won't. And they will bail and they won't promote your product. I've seen so many marketers forcing a JV to opt in to get their affiliate tools, or to get their affiliate link. Craziest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen it happen a lot. Do not, if you see other people doing that, do not copy that method. Let them, give them a chance to get, a choice to get on your list. Another thing you can do as well, you can see maybe sign up for JV updates, sign up for competition updates if you're having a launch with a JV competition, you know, things like that. But do not force JVs to opt in, okay? Just want to show you some more. You know, I want to make sure you understand this is not something I'm making up here. This is some of my products. I mean, you know, if we go, this is one of my first products, 90-day Power Seller Challenge. Still sells today, as it happens, on eBay. If you Google that on eBay, if you search eBay, you will see someone selling that on a CD. This is one of my early products, 7 Key Elements. JV Auction Profits is not available anymore. I'm trying to show you here, but you know, because the methods changed since eBay has changed some rules. But nearly all these products, apart from that one, is still for sale. This one's a little bit old now as well, but the method still works. That software, still sell that. My Inner Circle, I still sell that. Simple Traffic Solutions has changed, but I still sell that as well. Point I'm trying to make here, guys, remember what I said at the start? Create something once, sell it again and again. Now, when I say create something once, that's up to version 4. So I've created it once and updated it. This is up to version 3. I've created that once and updated it twice. That's been updated. Point I'm trying to make always is you literally can create something once and just monitor it. And it can, you know, so 7 out of 8 products are still selling today. And some of these were created over 10 years ago. And they're all still making me money. All the ones that are still selling. Create something once, sell it over and over and over again. Now, here's some more of my products. You know, I don't know if you'll recognize any of these, but a few of these are not available anymore, but I could literally have 5 or 10 pages full of product titles here. You know, I've created hundreds of products over the years. Now, there's something I do want to sort of remind you about here. Remember this question I asked earlier? Remember when I said, what do you need the most help with? And you remember when I said, create a traffic product, get 100 hits per day? Well, obviously, my subscribers were telling me that what they wanted, so I launched Simple Traffic Solutions on November the 1st, 2012. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a screenshot from the 2012 period. I wish I did, because we did about 300 grand all total. But what we did do in 2013, we did $105,007, $105,007.36. Okay, so over 100 grand in 2013. Okay, now something I want you to understand here: I did nothing to generate that money. Nothing. The product had launched. The product was, you know, it was all set up. It was getting delivered automatically. Had to provide a little bit of support, but I had someone who took care of that for me. Affiliates were just promoting it. It was selling so well for my affiliates, they were promoting it every month. So I was literally getting all these paychecks from ClickBank, and I didn't have to lift a finger. Okay. Now you can see it dropped in 2014, and you might be thinking, well, what happened there, John? We moved it to JV Zoo. Okay. I updated the product and moved it over to JV Zoo, and we sold another few thousand copies. Okay. And it became a top seller. And basically, it's one of my best-selling products ever. I've sold, of this one product, over 7,500 copies of this product. Okay, 7,500 people have bought this product, and I've updated it twice, but I literally created it once. The fundamentals of the course is the same. I've just updated some videos. So create something once, sell it over and over again. That's it, guys. That's the key to success. Okay. Now, let me ask you: do you want to get results like this? These are some of my ClickBank earnings, and this. This is PayPal. This is ClickBank again. 8.5 grand, 8 grand, nearly 5 grand, 4 grand, 3 grand. Would you like to get results like that? Or what about this from JV Zoo? Okay, the $1 million has been passed on JV Zoo alone. Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you some more proof. These are some of my products on JV Zoo. This is the niche marketing kit. Okay, $105,000 in sales. 2,254 people have bought it at an average of $46 per sale. That's just the front end. That doesn't count the funnel. Simple Traffic Solutions in 2017, we did 2,500 sales and we did 34 grand. Just the front end. Instant Ears on Pro, which is a software tool, we were one sale of, when I did this screenshot, one sale of doing 6 figures there. It's done way beyond 6 figures now, but we sold over 5,000 copies of that product, okay, at an average of $18.75 per sale. That's not counting the funnel. That's just the front end. But these are all buyers as well getting added to my list. Okay? So 5,000 people have bought this, over 5,000. I've got over 5,000 buyers I can market to and promote other products and services. Okay, here's some more examples. Okay, you see, some of these are funnel sales, but you can see 26, 28, 14, and there's some more, 24, 30, $63,000, that one, 60-minute reseller, and there's some more. Okay, so is this showing you, or should be showing you, sorry, that people are prepared to buy digital products and services, and above all, people are willing to learn and prepared to pay to learn. Okay? Ultimately, that's what people want to do. They want to learn how to better their lives, and they want to learn how to, it might be drive traffic, it might be build a list, it might be become a successful blogger in this case. There's lots and lots of different ways you can literally sell digital information to people. Okay? And that's a screenshot from earlier. Remember, that's typical days on JVZoo. And again, I don't really have to do much. I have to deliver some products, provide a little bit of support, which I outsource. I have someone who does my support for me. That's the first thing, just to sidetrack a little, that's the first thing you should outsource once you start to become successful. Just get someone else to do it, and you literally you can just concentrate on the marketing, okay, and you can keep doing this. But let me ask you, have you received value today? Have you received value today? Hoping that you've at least got some ideas from this webinar and from this workshop. I mean, the worst case scenario, I can't even think of a worst case scenario. A worst case scenario is you might think you can't do this. Well, stick around because I'm going to show you something here. So I want to ask you something, okay? If you got value from what I showed you today for free, which is just the tip of the iceberg, what I could show you, then I clearly wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't extend the opportunity for you to take things to the next level. I'm just looking at the comments and okay. Best webinar ever. Wow. Amazing. Light bulb moments. Wow, okay. Right then. So let me ask you, how would you like help doing everything we've discussed one-on-one? How would you like me to help you one-on-one doing everything we've discussed on this workshop? Everything. Okay, well, wow. Okay. Wow. Show me, just basically every single person. Okay, thank you. Let me show you what we've got, okay, guys? Let me show you what I've put together. Basically, the thing is you don't need to struggle, okay? You don't need to struggle. I know if you're, you're at this point, there's every chance you've tried all sorts online. And I know a lot of people have just bought product after product after product. Remember what we said at the start where you just get caught in that cycle? Well, the truth is you've been lied to over the years, okay? And I know this is going to sound corny, but you've been told making money online is easy when it's not, because you've been sold dream after dream, promise after promise. Again, I know it sounds corny, but you think about this for a moment. When you keep buying these products and services that people are offering where they say it's going to be easy, they're selling you the dream, but the thing is it doesn't work, okay? You're getting sold the promise of easy riches using clever sales copy, okay? Now, you need to understand, if there's anything you're going to take away from this workshop, is you need to understand that it takes hard work and dedication to succeed. There's no way around that, okay? But once you realize this, success can come easy, okay? Once you get it, once you realize that you're going to have to do some work, that's when it can come easy. And until you get to that point, you're going to keep struggling. I promise you, you're going to keep struggling. You're going to keep looking for that easy button, the golden goose, whatever you want to call it, shiny object syndrome, and you won't find it, okay? This is what you need to get. This is probably one of the most important slides in the whole presentation, because you have to get this. You have to get this part here. Now, of course, having a mentor helps, okay? Someone who can give you a step-by-step plan of action, okay? Someone to tell you what you need to be doing step by step. Someone to guide you and take you down the right path, okay? Someone to make yourself accountable to. Very, very important. If you can make yourself accountable to someone and tell them that stuff's going to get done, it usually happens. Someone to advise and guide you every step of the way, and someone you can depend on and you can turn to if you need help. Now, the thing is, I've done so many things wrong over the years that I've learned the process, and that's why I can be your mentor now. I'm in a position where I can teach you everything I know, you can learn everything I know, and I can show you how, basically, to build a real online business using the methods we've talked about, okay? Now, even if you think you can't do it, I know you can, because you're still here. Because I know you're determined to succeed. The people who have bailed, if anyone's bailed at this moment in time, They're going to go off looking for the easy button. I know they are, because I see it happen time and time and time again. But I can show you how. If you're still here, you're determined, I can show you how step by step, okay? Now, it's time for you to succeed in a big way, okay? If you're ready to invest in the right mentoring, I'm going to give you an opportunity to enable you to succeed in a big way, okay? I'm basically offering you coaching here, okay? And since I launched my coaching program, incredible success. Now, since then, many have gone on to become highly successful marketers and have built a business that makes a full-time income and more, okay? But here's the thing, okay? Something happened. As an unexpected byproduct of my program, some of my students have now become my top affiliates. Look at this, okay? This is one of my leaderboards, and this is what happened, okay? My students dominated my leaderboard. Basically, this is it, okay? They're dominating my leaderboard. So they're so successful now that they now compete with myself on other marketers' leaderboards. Let me go back one, guys, actually. So this is my students dominating my leaderboards, okay? But now, what else? Something else happened, okay? I started to compete with them on other marketers' launches. So I'm competing with my students, okay? You can see. These are my students, and this is, I'm competing with them on the leaderboards. Now, you're going to probably be thinking now, well, that means I'm just training students to be my competitors, and it's a problem for me. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. Now, because my students are now my top affiliates, okay, it's okay if I'm competing with them, because when I have a launch, they promote my launch, and sales go through the roof. And that's great news for us all, okay? Now, because I've discovered most of my students are now my top affiliates, it's obviously in my interest to bring more on board, okay? Bring more students into my program. And this is why I'm going to give you an amazing opportunity to be part of my most comprehensive program to date. Now, I just want you to understand, I've been doing this, coaching people, since 2008, since January 2008, okay? So I've been doing this a long time. So I'm going to show you some case studies now. Some of these go back to then as well, but it will make sense as we go through these, okay? Let's look at Stuart Turnbull, okay? Stuart used to have to drive 90 minutes to work each day. 90 minutes each way. Crazy. I mean, 3 hours of your day gone, just driving. And prior to working with me, he was laid off from his dull office job that he'd had for 20 years, okay? Within a few short months of working with me, he had his first product on ClickBank, okay? And basically, he's become so successful that he now earns more working online than the boring desk job he had for 20 years, okay? Now, I asked Stuart if he could tell me what he's earned. He didn't want to tell me. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. But he's full-time, enough to support his family, okay? He's got over 10,000 buyers on his list. And the methods and techniques you taught me enable me to escape the rat race and live a life of true freedom because I don't rely on anyone else for my living. I don't rely on anyone else for my living. I work from home, and because I enjoy what I do, it never actually feels like work. Let me ask you, would you like to become successful enough to quit your job? I know it's a no-brainer question, but, and this is Stuart's first launch. You'll actually still find that product online, Prints Make Profits. Feel free to go and have a look. Keith Perkis. Basically, Keith had been making a living selling phone accessories. He'd been doing the same sort of thing I had. The increasing competition was causing prices to drop, okay? He decided to go online and move into selling digital products, but after buying many Warrior special offers for a couple of years, it wasn't working for him, okay? Then he met me, and with my help, he was able to launch his first digital product, and from then on, he started making a profit. A few years later, he joined my Partnership with Success program, okay? And had a much bigger launch followed by increasing sales as an affiliate. Basically, when I launched my Partnership with Success program, I actually told Keith what I was doing, and he said, John, when you launch that program, I need to be the first to know. He said, call me. So I literally called Keith, and he was the first to join at $5,000. This is the same program you're going to be joining today. Okay, the same program that I'm talking about, which has changed a lot since then. But anyway, Keith paid $5,000, and this is what happened, okay? He came in, he had a $6,000 launch, so he was already in profit. But since then, he's done over 50 grand, over 50,000 subscribers, and basically took a break off from IM when his daughter was born, and the money's kept coming in because he's literally got products making money on autopilot. And that's a couple of examples of his products there. Okay, Randy Smith was running a furniture shop, trying to make money online without any real success. Then by following me, he started to get a few hundred a month online, and then his furniture business went bust. There seems to be a pattern of businesses going bust or things like that. He started working directly with me. And then basically, I think my battery's going on my clicker. From my advice, following my advice on one-on-one help, Randy was able to avoid looking for another job because within months he was earning a full-time income, okay? Some of Randy's best moments: 10K paydays, 30,000 subscribers, buyers, sorry, not subscribers. And you can see here what he's talking about here. And would I recommend being coached by John? I have many times. And basically, he makes 5 figures now monthly. My batteries are definitely going here. Regularly sought out for advice by big marketers. Still laid back. Lots of time for hobbies. Basically, Randy likes to go on camping weekends. That's him with his family there. And, you know, some of his stats, you know, best launched $250,000. So that's another major success story, okay? Now, I'm not going to, there's not too many more of these, I do promise. I know it can become a bit tedious, but I have to mention Omar Martin, who's become my most successful student. He was a paramedic working in New York, and after 9/11, he decided he wanted a complete change of lifestyle. Basically, Omar's partner was killed in 9/11, and he said, I can't do this anymore, and he wanted a change of lifestyle. And after struggling online for years trying to build an online business, he invested his rent money in my very first coaching program. Now, I didn't know at the time he did that. He didn't tell me for a couple of years that he invested his rent money, but he basically said to his wife, Melinda, we don't have the rent, but what we do have, I want to invest in this program. Melinda said, if that's what you feel we need to do, let's do it. And this is way back in 2008. Okay? And since then, he's gone on to become my most successful student. I'm having problems with my clicker. And basically, Omar's done over 180 grand from his first major launch, his big launch. And 2 years after he joined, he's done over 400 grand. Over 60 websites online, hosts at events and speaks on stage all over the world, and sells his own coaching. Basically, this is an event myself and Omar did. It's called the Coolest Marketing Event Ever, and we had some top speakers there. And that's me with Omar and Melinda. And basically, I've stayed at their house 3 times. I actually have a cupboard in their house with clothes in. It's not, you know, Omar's not a student, he's a friend, and that's usually the way things go. So hopefully, you know, it's not just about me educating people, it's about me, you know, working with people on a one-on-one basis. And that's just some examples there. $7 million he's made now. And he did $3.7 million in 2017. Okay. Here's some more names. You might recognize 1 or 2. I'm just going to get some more water. Well, you might have a look at those names, see if there's anyone you recognize. Let me quickly talk about Shelley Penny. She joined our program, and you can see this post was made in March. She's talking about having a first launch, doing 11,000 Canadian dollars. This is the end of the year, and she's done $113,000. And then this is the next year, she was up to $207,000. Okay, so that's just showing you the progress getting made. This year, she's going to easily break $500,000. Easily break $500,000 this year. Gary Allark, I want to talk about him briefly. He took what he learned. He learned the product creation process. He's now a JV manager. So he's took it to another level, and he's doing something different, but it's with the same information. So he's learned how to launch products and have a successful launch. He's took that information to help other people have successful launches, and he's obviously getting a cut of these launches, and he doesn't have to do as much work. This is some examples of products on JVZoo launches. You know, we could be here all day, and I don't want this to happen. Okay, Stephen Alvey. This was his first launch, I do believe. Where are we? I'm trying to find the figure. 13 grand. Okay, 650 sales from his first launch. Not bad at all. And then he literally, not long after, he came third in a major JV competition. So that was just the progress getting made. Okay. So you can see my students get amazing results. Okay. It goes without saying, like I say, we could be here all day, and I don't want that to happen. But you can see my students get amazing results. Obviously, you have to apply yourself. This is not, you know, you have to put some work in. But once you learn that process, you can literally create cash on demand, okay? So here's how it works. Here's what I can do for you, okay? I'm going to give you step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do everything. You've seen all of these success stories. It's a direct result of what I can teach over the next 12 months, okay? That's valued at $1,997, okay? Here's how this works. I can teach you to build a profitable online business and create at least 3 successful products of your own over the next 12 months, okay? Basically, 12 months from now, you're going to be in a position to go it alone. That's the plan. The plan is in 12 months, you're in a position to go it alone. Remember, you're going to be following a real program that produces real results. Now, you've probably already wasted years looking for Get Rich Quick, so you know it simply doesn't exist. This is not a Get Rich Quick program. However, with my program, you're going to be in a position to start generating income after your very first lesson, okay? I'm not saying you're going to make millions after a few days. It's not going to happen, but you are in a position to start making money, okay? And here's how we do it. First of all, you're going to have an assignment to complete each week, okay? These assignments are broken down step by step and are easy to follow, okay? Basically, you only have to spend a few hours doing this, okay? Each assignment only takes usually about 2 hours per week, okay? Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. And you just follow the videos step by step. So you watch a video, okay? You do what's on the video. When you've done it, you tick a box to say you've completed that task. You move on to the next video. It is as simple as that. You have a problem, you get in touch, you say, right, John, something's wrong in this video, whatever. But that doesn't happen very often. It's so simple, step by step by step by step, okay? And that's method of teaching is proven to work and doesn't overwhelm you, okay? I basically, over the last, I don't know, the last 10 years or so, I've realized the best way to teach my coaching and to teach what I've learned is to make them short, sharp videos. I get straight to the point. There's no fluff. I just show you what you need to do. Usually the video is between 1 and 4 minutes long. Do it, tick the box, move on. It really is as simple as that, okay? On top of that, you're also going to get 12 months of live mastermind sessions, okay? Now, that's valued at $1997 as well. Basically, these sessions are going to be live, okay? And during these sessions, I take behind the scenes of my business and show you what is working for me, okay? So you get to see behind the scenes of my accounts. You see what I'm doing, the promotions I'm running, the products I'm working on, etc., etc. But you also see everything, okay? You get to see the money I'm making, everything, okay? So you get to see exactly how I earn my online income. But you're also going to see the progress other Partnership with Success members are making. So it's not just about my launches and what I'm doing, it's about what the other members are doing too, okay? You'll also get access to the members-only forum and Facebook group. Now, I'll be honest, the forum is not as popular as it used to be because the Facebook group has exploded. In the Facebook group, you're going to have exclusive access. This is a hidden group you can't find anywhere else. You're going to interact with other like-minded individuals. Okay? Basically, you're going to be in a group where other people have got the same goals as you. Okay? You're going to have access to previous student success stories. Okay? The success stories are in the forum. You can literally see someone going from absolute beginner to accomplished internet marketer. But the Facebook group is where it's at, okay? And remember, there's people in this Facebook group who've done this program who are successful in their own right. And these are people you can connect with and build an online relationship with, okay? So that's that. You're also going to get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. That goes without saying. So on top of the coaching, the mastermind session, the Facebook group, you get access to me personally. You're going to receive a direct line to my office telephone number, okay? And you're going to receive personal access to me, okay? You can consult with me anytime you like. I charge $497 to consult with non-members. So if you have 10 consultations in a year, that's going to be $4,000. That's $4,997, okay? Most people do take advantage of this, and I advise you do, especially if you first come in the first few weeks. Let's have a consultation and let's see where you're at and work out the best plan of attack, okay? So that's part of the service. However, this is the big one. This is the big one, okay? You're also going to get a full product promotion, okay? So on top of the weekly coaching worth $1997, and on top of the live mastermind sessions worth $1997, on top of the Facebook group worth $997, and access to me personally, you're also going to get a full product promotion to my entire subscriber database. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what's John talking about? What does he mean, full promotion? Well, this is what I mean. When you create your very first product, I'm going to promote it to my entire subscriber database, okay? Yes, all guns blazing, I'm going to promote your product to every single one of my subscribers. We're talking over 200,000 subscribers over my 5 different autoresponders, okay? This will give your product the kickstart it needs to get the sales flooding in. This is the part where people struggle. They do the hard work, they create the product, and then they've got to launch it and get the traffic. This is where I change that, okay? You don't have to struggle when your product is created because I make sure to drive you a ton of traffic to get this going, okay? This is something I've seen no other marketer offer, okay? Now, can you imagine seeing multiple sales come in from a promotion from me? Most of my promotion campaigns bring in at least $2,000 in sales, usually a lot more. Okay? Can't put an exact figure on because every single launch is different, but usually I do over $2,000 in sales. Okay? I'm going to be promoting your product via at least 3 broadcast emails to ensure the sales come flooding in. Now, here's the sort of results I've had promoting my students in the past. Imagine if I was getting these results for you. Okay? This is one launch here where I pulled in $3,700 in commissions during the affiliate builder launch, came first on the leaderboard, and my students came 3rd and 5th. Okay? On this launch, won the $10,000 first place prize and produced nearly $4,000 in affiliate commissions. On this launch, I teamed up with Dave Nicholson, did $6,000 in commissions. That was my share, and obviously the first place prize again. There's another one, $5,000 contest, again $2,000 in prize money. Basically, I dominate my students' leaderboards. These are all students' launches, okay? Dominate my students. The only time on this one where I came second, I got beat by Jim Cochran. That was absolutely fine. That basically meant Gareth had thousands of sales, okay? Now, when your launch is over, I don't stop sending traffic to your offer. Just in case you think it's a flash in the pan one-time deal, I basically continue to promote your product to all of my new JVZoo customers. Basically, when I promote products, I put the customers through a customer autoresponder sequence, and I promote them to them as well. And this ensures you keep making sales even after your launch is over. So it's not just a flash in the pan one-time deal that keeps happening. And I continue to make sales for my students on a daily basis. Okay, this is just one example for a student called Miley Esky. This is sales I've made for her product after her launch. Okay, this is basically ongoing sales. Okay, but we're still not done. You also get a full affiliate promotion as well. I know it might sound like too much to take, but this is also part of what you get. Basically, you're going to get the step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months, okay? That's valued at $1,997, where I teach you everything you need to know to do this. You get 12 months of live mastermind sessions where I take you behind the scenes of my business and behind the scenes of my students' businesses. You see exactly how we earn our money online. You get access to the members-only forum and Facebook group. Here, you're going to interact with like-minded individuals and build up those all-important business relationships. You get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. That's a $5,000 value, so I charge $497 per hour to consult. You get a full product promotion to my entire subscriber base. That's not just for your first launch, that's for your first 3 launches. That's ongoing, okay? So that's a value of $10,000. Full introduction to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, also valued at $6,997, okay? Here's how this works. Basically, this is when I can introduce your launch to my 3,000 plus team of affiliates and where sales can go through the roof, okay? Affiliates are actually crying out for products to promote from marketers they know, like, and trust. You might not believe that, but they are. And one of the easiest ways to get on their radar is a personal introduction from someone they already know. That someone is me, okay? Basically, let me ask you, how many coaching programs do you know where the coach actually knows you'll create a quality product? Okay, I'm not going to make, you're going to create something of value, okay? I'm going to make sure of that, okay? And then I'm happy enough to actually email my own affiliates and introduce you and your products. We're not just talking about me emailing my affiliates, we're talking about me introducing you to some super affiliates. If I think you've got the right product that's a connection for another marketer that I know, I will introduce you and connect you and get the ball rolling. Okay, I've done that many, many, many times. And like I said, affiliates are looking out for quality products to promote, and I will ensure you create something you'll want to promote. Okay, I'll make sure of that. Remember, just one mailing from a super affiliate can bring in thousands of dollars overnight. Remember the Jim Cochran story, okay? Again, this is just some random stuff through the program, what's going on. Leaderboard, top sellers on JVZoo, things like that, okay? I also want to point out one of my students, Shreya Banerjee. This was her very first launch. She didn't know anything, okay? She didn't know anything, and she came in and she did 15 grand, 800 customers on her list, okay? So let me ask you a question. Are you my next success story? Let me check. And I'm sorry if I've been missing the comments. Okay, we've got a lot of very excited people here. Okay. Wow, John, this is amazing. Some people are not believing this. It's all true, guys. You know, yes, I'm going to promote your product. That's part of what a lot. Yeah, because no one else offers this, and it's understandable. But the thing is, we're still not done, okay? something I'm really, this part I'm about to reveal is literally the final piece of the puzzle, okay? This program isn't called Partnership to Success for nothing, okay? Now, remember, we launched this program back in the first time we launched Partnerships to Success was back in 2011, January 2011. And since then, the most common question we get asked still to this day is this one, okay? People ask us, what can I do to start generating income while I'm working through the partnership program? Because basically, obviously you've got to create a product and launch a product, and that can take time. Now, the record for doing this is actually 56 days, held by Miley Esky. And we usually say, you know, if you put your mind to it, you can do this in 90 days, which means in 90 days you're in a position to make a full-time income, okay? But some people still want to, you know, they want to get results quicker. But what we've said in the past is follow the course, do not deviate. Once you've launched a product, you'll be on the right path, okay? That's what we've said time and time and time again, okay? Now, the problem is people want results today. And that's where, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but things can go wrong. Because remember what we said earlier about people, you know, trying to find the easy way out, trying to find a quick way to make money online, trying to find some sort of automated riches program. Well, there isn't anything out there, okay? So we wanted to try and come up with something that worked, okay? And basically, I was forced to find something that worked because what I didn't want to do, I didn't want people coming into the program and then getting distracted by other things. So we didn't want, you know, why do we tell students not to get distracted and focus on the program? Some people can't do that. They still see offers coming in their inbox. So we were forced to find a solution that works. But while at the same time, still allowing our members to focus on the program. The most important thing you will ever do with this program is create a product of your own. Okay? I can't stress that enough. But we've came up with the ultimate done-for-you solution, okay? This is all included in the program, okay? And this is a solution that will enable you to start generating sales as soon as today, okay? Here's how this works. What if I let you partner with me on all of my products? In fact, what if I let you sell all of my products and keep all of the money? Basically, you get to keep everything, okay? I want to just show you here one of my typical sales funnels, okay? Now, this is a sales funnel and this is a front-end product, okay? You're going to get 100% of that. If you drive traffic to this funnel, put a little bit of traffic in here, which I'll show you how to do, you get 100%. You also get 100% of the upsells, okay? In this example, it's $27. You also get 100% of the second OTO. Again, that sells for $47. There's also in this particular program, there's a $7.95 per month recurring. Again, you get 100%, okay? Then you've got the high ticket offer, okay? HTO, high ticket offer. You get $1,000 instantly, okay? Basically, you become an ambassador for this program, and every time someone invests in this program through your link, you get $1,000. We've just brought this here. This basically is new, okay? What we used to do, we used to pay a much smaller commission. We didn't have the ambassador program, and that's what we're putting together, okay? Now, this is just one funnel, okay? But we put that through all of our funnels. Every funnel you promote, you can earn 100% commission on all of my products, all of them, plus $1,000 on the back end, okay? And also, all leads are hard-coded. Now, I don't want to try and... Basically, I know a lot of people don't understand what I mean by hard-coded, but what that basically means is when you send any traffic, any clicks you get are guaranteed to be accredited to you, okay? Any traffic you send is guaranteed to be accredited to you, because what we do is we use a special software program what puts your affiliate link into all the links I send out. So if you send any traffic my way and we send out any emails, it contains your affiliate link, okay? Now, this is what my sales funnels have generated before any high ticket offers. Remember, this is before any high ticket offers, and you get to keep 100% of the sales in all of these funnels. So Simple Traffic Solutions has done nearly 600 grand. These are the different amounts. Instant Ace on Pro over 200. Basically, we're talking $1,240,101.01. And this does not count high ticket sales, which you also get $1,000 instant commissions, okay? So you're getting basically 100% commission on all of the products I've created that are still currently for sale online. And if you sell any, and if anyone buys, you get all of the money. And then if anyone buys into partnership because you're an ambassador, you then get $1,000 as well, instantly paid into your PayPal account, okay? But we're still not done. We're still not done, okay? Here's the here's something I came up with that literally should blow you away. You put traffic into the funnel, okay? I basically collect the leads and I promote other marketers' funnels on a daily basis for the next 12 months using your affiliate link, okay? So you use your JVZoo link, okay, to send people into my funnel, okay? I take that link and every single email I send out on autoresponder sequence, you get paid for, okay? I mail at least one email per day for at least 12 months, okay? Basically, this pays you as well. So you drop the traffic in at the start, I start putting traffic through these funnels with your hard-coded affiliate link, which means you get even more commissions. The best way to explain this is you just get more commissions, okay? If you're still not getting your head around the hardcore, don't worry, okay? You put some traffic in, we show you how you get paid for the next 12 months, okay? And we promote this to all of these different funnels. Basically a different funnel every single day for at least 12 months, okay? For at least 365 days, okay? But we're still not done. There's one more thing. Basically, when people join partnership and they create their first product, we launch it, everyone in partnership helps to promote it. Well, I'm going to promote these launches using your affiliate link, okay? So if you put traffic into the funnel, any leads you generate, when we promote future launches are going to be containing your affiliate link. So you'll be actually making sales of other marketers' products through your link. And plus, when your launch comes along, you get promoted as well, okay? It's just basically any traffic you drive to any of my funnels, you get paid for. Okay, you just put a little bit of traffic in, and you get paid. So you get paid on the students' product launches as well. So you get paid 100% on all my products, you get paid on all of the partnership products that I promote on autoresponder sequence, and you get paid on all of the launches that students have using your links, okay? So let me just show you how this can pop, how a sort of example, okay? This is Simple Traffic Solutions, and I'm basing this on 1,000 visitors. Now, to get 1,000 visitors is not hard to do at all, okay? This is something you will probably get you can probably achieve that in a few weeks from scratch, okay? Now, if you think 1,000 visitors is like, if you think that's maybe too much, just divide this by 10 and have 100 visitors, okay? So remember, this is instantly into your PayPal account. So let's say you send 1,000 visitors, you should generate 100 sales, okay? Simple Traffic Solutions converts at more than 10%. Now, we have to factor in things such as the traffic and where it's coming from and things like that. But we would hope you would do 100 front-end sales. So you would already earn $1,000, just shy of $1,000. You will probably earn around 30 sales of upsell number one, which would generate you $810. Remember, you're getting all of this. I don't get anything. Upsell 2, you probably expect to generate 15 sales, and that would generate you about $705. That's recurring, okay? Upsell 3, sorry, this is a recurring one. Upsell 3, $795 per month. That one there is recurring, okay? Not that one. I do apologize. So you're going to get $999, $999.50, $810, $705, and then $779.50 per month. But you'd also hope to make at least one sale that would generate you $1,000 instantly, okay? Now, you might make 2 sales, you might make 3 sales. We can't, there's no guarantee, but this is a low estimate of what you could do, okay? That will give you a total of $3,594, and I'm going to show you how you do that, okay? I'm going to show you how you do that, okay? Now, again, if you think that's too much, imagine if you just sent 100 visitors. You'd still be making $359, okay? But don't forget, I'm going to be mailing other marketers' funnels with your hard-coded leads every day for at least the next 365 days, okay? And I'll also promote other Partnership to Success members' launches permanently using your hard-coded affiliate link, okay? That's permanently. So you're still going to be making money for years to come from this, okay? This is the ultimate win-win situation, okay? Now, I'm hoping you're getting very, very excited by this point, because this is a game changer. What I'm doing here is a game changer. Again, I've seen no other marketer offer this, okay? So let's look at this now. You're getting step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months. That's going to show you how to create and launch at least 3 products of your own, okay? 1997. You're getting 12 months of live mastermind sessions where we take you behind the scenes of our businesses each week. That's valued at 1997. You get access to the members-only forum and Facebook group where you can interact with other like-minded individuals, 997. You get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond, 4997. You get a full product promotion to my entire subscriber database, 9997. and you get a full introduction to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, including my personal contacts, 6,997. You also get the ability to clone my business and keep 100% of the sales you make, 997 plus. Plus, as a Partnership of Success ambassador, you get $1,000 payments paid instantly into your PayPal account each time you make a sale of Partnership of Success. Also, you get hard-coded leads generating sales for at least the next 12 months, valued at $5,000. So we're now up to $48,973. Hopefully, you're very excited now. Hopefully. This is all stuff we've just came up with, okay? This part here. The 100%, the ambassador, and the hard-coded leads, okay? Because we wanted to make sure that people who come into this program don't do anything else. You don't have to buy another thing once you come into this program. We've took care of absolutely everything you need, okay? So let me ask you, do you qualify? Are you prepared to work hard to reap the rewards, okay? When I say hard, I'm talking about 2 to 4 hours per week. Can you put 2 to 4 hours per week in to build your online business? Are you dedicated? Okay? We don't want you going off in different directions. We don't want you getting distracted. And now, with what we've got in place, that won't happen, okay? Do you have a burning desire to succeed? I strongly believe every successful marketer, there's something about them, okay? Some sort of burning desire, and hopefully that's going to be you. Are you an honest person willing to help others? Goes without saying. And can you follow step-by-step instructions? Okay? The fact you made it this far would tell me that you can. Now, this actually sells for $5,000 right now at partnershipofsuccess.com. But obviously, you're not going to pay that. So stick with me for a few more minutes, and I'm going to show you where you can get in for a much, much cheaper price, okay? Remember, I'm going to personally work with you for 12 months to help you create your own digital products that you can sell over and over again. And you're going to have direct access to me, via phone, email, and Skype. And once your products are ready, I'm going to personally promote them to my entire database with 3 email broadcasts for each product you develop, and introduce you to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, including my personal contacts. Remember, this is just the heat I can bring to one offer. Now, I have to stress, I can only take on a handful of students at this time, so slots are going to be limited. And you know, you're probably thinking, why would you do that, John? Well, think about this for a moment, okay? I'm only one person, and I can only physically take on a set amount of people. I'd love to sell hundreds of copies of this right now, but I couldn't physically do it. It would just be too much. Plus, I want to make sure I give you the attention you need, okay? So here's the deal. Give my Partnership of Success program a try with this amazing guarantee, okay? If you're sitting on the fence, this should help. You're going to get a full 60 days to try this program out. You can get to see inside the members area, you can check out the training, you can get involved, you can get set to 100% commissions, you can become an ambassador. And if you find it's not for you, let me know within 60 days for a full refund, no questions asked. Now, obviously, if you're just going to come in and do nothing, this is not for you. This program is not for you. You have to put some work in, okay? But as long as you're prepared to do that, you will not use this guarantee, I promise you. You won't, because you will be making money. And you can start now making money with what we call our Jumpstart program in literally a matter of hours. You could be in a position to make money in a matter of hours, okay? So that's the deal. Does that sound fair to you? Okay? We've also got one more little bonus. Just one more little bonus that I'm going to give you as well. You're also going to get every single one of my products, okay? Basically, everything that's still current, you're going to get access to. And that's over $3,000 worth of information. So you're getting access to all the stuff I've done and anything I create within the next 12 months. So anything I create within the next 12 months, you get full access to. And that alone is going to add up to way more than your initial investment. Okay? Remember, you're going to get the step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months. Okay? Where I show you how to build an online business. Step-by-step, little steps, just take each step as it comes. Very, very easy to follow. You're going to get 12 months of live mastermind sessions where I take behind the scenes of my business each week and show you what's going on. Also behind the scenes of our partnership student launches and things like that. You're going to get access to the members-only forum and Facebook group valued at $997. Let me tell you, this alone is worth the price of what I'm charging. The connections you're going to make in this group is going to be unbelievable, okay? You're also going to get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. That's way more than double what I'm going to charge. Full product promotion of my entire subscriber database, $9,997. Full introduction to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, $6,997. The ability to clone my business and keep 100% of the sales, again, $997. $1,000 payments paid instantly in your PayPal account when you become an ambassador. 6997 hard-coded leads generating sales for at least the next 12 months. I mean, this is going to be worth more than that if you're putting the leads in, okay? That's a total value of $48,973. Again, this sells for $5,000 at partnershipofsuccess.com. But of course, you're not going to pay that. You're not even going to pay $3,000. If you take action today, you can get in for $2,997. But there's one more thing I want to do, okay? We normally sell this for $2,997 at the discount, okay? But what if I gave you one more thing that's going to blow you away, okay? What if I gave you a further $1,000 discount if you take action right now? Okay? Here's how it's going to work. When you have your first 5-figure launch, do you promise you'll give me a testimonial? It can be a video testimonial, it can be a text testimonial, and just a testimonial that shows me how you've learned from the program. If you're prepared to do that, I'll give you a further $1,000 discount right now, okay? Plus, there's even a payment plan in place if you take action right now, so you can spread the cost as well, okay? Now, you must understand, I have never made an offer like this before. Never made an offer like this before. Now, are you ready to get started, okay? Because it's the next link where you're going to be able to see what you need to do, okay? On the next page, you're going to see a link. That's where you can get in, okay? Here we go. So, you're now going to see the URL on the screen, okay? The first step is to go to that URL. Obviously, you open a new window and go to that URL. You can choose a payment option. We have a payment plan in place, and you can literally get started, okay? Remember, you can get all this for an incredibly small investment of $1,997. You're getting everything you see on this page for $1,997, okay? You're getting the step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months. You're getting 12 months of live mastermind sessions. You're getting access to the members-only forum and Facebook group. Let me tell you, that alone is worth what I'm charging here. Access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. Full product promotion to my entire subscriber database. A full introduction to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates and personal contacts. The ability to clone my business and keep 100% of the sales. $1,000 payments paid instantly to your PayPal account because you became an ambassador. And hard-coded leads generating sales for at least the next 12 months. Now remember, this normally sells for $4,997, and that's before we added the Jumpstart section here. This is all part of the Jumpstart program, okay? That was before we added that. We put that in at no extra cost, okay? So you're going to get a $3,000 discount, and you're going to get a program that is basically the best I've ever made it, okay? Now, it comes with the guarantee, 60 days, no risk, no questions asked, 60-day money-back guarantee. I'm so confident, as long as you follow my training and as long as you follow my instructions, you will not use this. I wouldn't offer this guarantee if a ton of people were taking me up on it, would I? Think about that for a moment. The reason I offer this guarantee is because very few people take me up on it because people get results. Okay? There's one more bonus. One more bonus. There's something else. You're also going to get partner products as well. Basically, these are high-ticket products I've sourced exclusively for Partnership of Success members. These are from other marketers, okay? There's already over $3,000 worth of partner products in the members area. Already. Basically, if you see a product you like, you let me know, and I try and acquire for all the Partnership of Success members. I basically email the marketer and say, look, is there any chance I can give this product to my high-ticket students? If you let me do that, I promote your product. That's how it normally works. And we've already got 3,000 plus worth of products in there already. That's another bonus for you, okay? Remember, you have an incredible opportunity here to finally stop buying product after product. Finally stop spending countless hours at your computer trying to figure it all out. Finally stop struggling with information overload and getting pulled in various directions. Finally stop looking for the missing puzzle piece day in and day out. You've now got two choices. The first option is to do nothing and keep getting the same results you've been getting. Or the second choice, invest your time into a proven mentor and a proven program and fast track yourself to online success. Remember, the URL is on the screen. Just go to the URL, choose a payment option, and you can be started in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to personally work with you for the next 12 months to help you create your own digital products you can sell over and over again. You remember, you're going to have direct access to me whenever you need it. I'll give you all the help and support you need. And once your products are ready, I'm going to personally promote them to my entire database with at least 300 broadcasts for each product you develop, and introduce you to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, including my personal contacts, to get them to help get them selling for you as well. Again, a reminder of what we can be doing for you. So the final total, okay, here it is. You're going to get the step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months where I show you how to build a real online business and launch at least 3 products of your own. Step-by-step, week by week, you can build your business. 1997. You're going to get 12 months of live mastermind sessions where I take you behind the scenes of my business each week and behind the scenes of what the other partnership members are doing. That's 1997. You're going to get access to the members only forum and Facebook group. That is 997. Again, that is worth more on its own than the what I'm charging here. Okay? You're going to get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. I charge $497 per hour to consult. Consult with me just 10 times a year and you've got a $5,000 value. You get a full product promotion to my entire subscriber database, a full product promotion to over 200,000 subscribers. That's valued at $9,997 plus. Full introduction to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates, including my personal contacts to get them promoting from you as well, $6,997 plus. All of my products that are current, over $3,000. The ability, with this is the Jumpstart program, the ability to clone my business and keep 100% of the sales. Okay, you get 100% of the sales of all of the products I've created that are currently still selling on JVZoo. Okay, that's easily a $10,000 value. $1,000 payments paid instantly to your PayPal account as an ambassador. This is something we've never done before. That is $6,997 plus. That should be more because you're going to make more than 7 sales if you put your mind to this. Hard-coded leads, generating sales for you for at least the next 12 months. All of the products I promote through the leads you put into the funnel are going to have your affiliate link in them. You're going to keep getting paid for different products and services that I am promoting for you. Okay? Hopefully you're ready, or you're in. Hopefully you're already in. So now the big question is, can you put the effort into building a real online business and become my next success story? Do you want to be my next success story? The instructions are on the page. Go to the URL on the screen, choose a payment option, and get started. It really is as simple as that. Okay? That's it. Now, guys, I know we've had a lot of questions. I know there's probably some people have been asking some repeat questions. So I've been getting fed through the questions, and these are the most common questions we get asked with the program as well. So I'm gonna go through these as well. Hold on a minute. I'll just get my slides up. Okay. So remember, all of this is what you're getting. You can recap here, okay? So the first question I get is, what if I fall behind? What if I fall behind? Now, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter if you fall behind because, first of all, you get lots and lots of opportunities to catch up. But secondly, it's not a race. We can go as fast or as slow as you want, okay? So if you find that, you're on week 3 and I'm emailing you about week 10, it's fine. Just take each week as it comes, okay? We can take this at your pace. It doesn't really matter, okay? There's not a race. Everyone comes in at different parts of the program. Everyone comes in at different times. So it's not one of these programs where everyone comes in on the 1st of the month and everyone works through it. There's people completing this program every single week. There's people on week 14 every single week. So there's people going through the program. That's how we can bring an influx of new students in from time to time, because as people go through the program, we can bring more students in. Okay? So don't worry if you fall behind. I'm a complete newbie. Will this work? Yes. This program is geared with the newbie in mind, okay? We take baby steps in the first 2 or 3 weeks, okay? But while at the same time, once the 2 or 3 weeks have passed, you will not believe the progress you've made. Now, if you find you're a little bit more experienced, it's also okay because we can gear the program personally, okay? But this program can take the most green newbie and turn them into a successful internet marketer as long as you go through the program, okay? So if you're a newbie, it's absolutely fine. Does this program have to take 12 months? No. The record is 56 days held by Miley Esky. We can go as fast or as slow as you want. So we can fast track you through the program, okay? If you want to go hell for leather and you want to just put your head down and work through this program in record time, we can make that happen for you, okay? You do not have to wait each week for the material to be delivered. We can fast track you through this program. Do I need to spend anything else? Yes, unfortunately you do. We are building a business, remember. You need to have a hosting account, which is about $7, $8 per month if you use the company I recommend. You need to have start with Aweber with an autoresponder, which is about $20 per month. I do believe the first 30 days is only $1 though. You're going to need to invest in Optimized Press, which is the software I use to build out my websites. That's $97, and you're going to need some other little bits of services, about $200 worth as you go through the program. That's it. Okay, I've done my very, very best to keep costs down to a minimum because I understand, obviously, you know, I don't want to have you come in and find you have to spend thousands of dollars. It's not like that. A few $100s to get through the program, plus about $30 per month. I've done my very, very best to keep costs to a minimum. Okay. I don't have a lot of time. Is that okay? Yes. As long as you can find about 2 hours per week, you can go through this program week by week. But don't worry, like I said, if you fall behind, it's okay. You will get chances to catch up, and it's okay if you don't. Just go at your own pace. Can you guarantee success? Okay. I define success as being in a position to quit your job. Okay, that's how I define success. Okay, I can guarantee if you go through this program, within 12 months, you will be in a position to quit your job. Okay? That's the best way I can do this. I can't make false promises. I can't say you'll be 100% quitting your job in a year. I don't know how much you need to earn to do that. But I can guarantee if you go through this program, you follow what I'm going to educate you about, you will be in a position to quit your job within 12 months. Okay? Hopefully that is the guarantee you're looking for. Do you have a payment plan? Yes. When you go to the page, you'll see the link on this page. Go there. You'll see the payment plan. Okay? You can break up the payments. Obviously, you pay a little bit more to go through to pay on the payment plan. Something you might want to consider if you're considering going through the payment plan is PayPal credit. PayPal can give you 6 months interest-free credit if you qualify. So look for that option when you check out. Click the 1997 option and look for the PayPal credit option, and you might be able to spread the cost over 6 months interest-free. And believe me, if you're going through this program, if you fast track through it, you're going to be in a position to earn that back before the 6 months is up easily. Okay. And what if I need support? We always recommend you use a help desk, which is inside. The link is inside the members area, but we also give you a direct telephone number for the office in here, so you can ring us when you need to. We've also got the Facebook group, and I always respond to messenger messages, emails, and things like that. We don't recommend that, but if you email me, I will respond. Okay. We always recommend, where possible, use a support desk because everything is logged there. How many does this program have? Wow. Hundreds. Literally hundreds. I don't have, you've seen a ton of success stories today. I could literally find hundreds of success stories with my coaching. This particular program has hundreds as well. Okay, you're going to see all of these success stories inside. Once you get in the Facebook group, you'll see what's happening. You're going to realize that you've got into something very, very, very special. Okay. How soon can I start making money? With the Jumpstart program now, you can literally start making money within 24 hours. You could be driving traffic and making sales of my products within 24 hours. You could literally, as an ambassador, have a $1,000 payment come in within 24 hours. Is that likely to happen? I don't know. But you're in a position to do that. Okay. Gone are the days where you have to have a product launch to start making decent money. With the Jumpstart program, you can literally get doing that very, very, very quickly. Okay. What have I fallen behind? We've already covered that one, haven't we? I do believe. Yes. What have we fallen behind? It's okay. All right. This one. Please explain how I receive $1,000 instant commissions. Okay. When you join Partnership to Success now, you become a Partnership to Success ambassador. Okay. And what that basically means is you can promote the program, and every time someone buys in, you get a $1,000 instant commission. Okay. Now, I actually have staff to pay. I actually have fees to pay JVZoo, and I actually have fees to pay PayPal. You get you get $998.50. Okay, but we call it $1,000. I get about $630. So you get quite a lot more than me. This is, like I say, we never used to do this. We are giving you the chance to literally recruit other people and get $1,000 sales. Now, there's a lot of ways you can do this, but the main way to do it is to drop traffic into our funnel, get the hard-coded leads where we keep pushing the program. And if by any chance someone doesn't buy into the program, we then start promoting our other products and services where you get paid again and again and again and again. Okay? So literally, to answer your question, you become an ambassador, you promote the program, you receive $1,000 instant commissions. Again, it's something we haven't done before, and we're hoping we're going to have a lot of people become very successful with just that part of the program alone. So, again, a final recap. You're going to get the step-by-step weekly coaching for the next 12 months where I basically teach you step-by-step how to create and launch a product of your own, okay? You're going to do that 3 times in the first 12 months. Once you've done it once, it becomes so much easier. You're going to get 12 months of live mastermind sessions where I take you behind the scenes of my business to show you what's working for me each week. Okay? You're also going to get access to the members only forum and Facebook group where you can interact with other like-minded individuals. Okay? That's a $997 value. Again, that is worth the cost of this program alone. The connections you make in there, you will not believe. You're going to get access to me personally for the duration of the course and beyond. That's $4,997. Again, just have 10 consultations with me in a year, and that's that covered. That is a real value. You're going to get a full product promotion to my entire subscriber database for your first 3 launches. Okay, we're valuing that at 10 grand. It's generally going to be more because when I mail, it's not just the mail I mail. You know, I create a snowball effect when I mail, or the marketers see me mail, so they mail. That's usually what happens. Also, I'm going to introduce you to my 3,000 plus army of affiliates and my personal contacts. Again, that's a 7 grand value. Just one super affiliate gets hold of that and mails. That's that covered. Okay. You're going to get all of my products worth $3,000 plus, and the rest of it's a jumpstart program where you get the ability to clone my business and keep 100% of the sales. Okay? Basically, you get to promote all of my products 100% of the whole funnels. We're not just talking the front end; we're talking the whole funnel. Some of the products in the funnels are literally $300, $400, $500. You get it all. Okay? $1,000 payments paid instantly to your PayPal account as a partnership with Success Ambassador. You get $1,000 payments paid instantly to your PayPal. Hard-coded leads to generate sales for you for at least the next 12 months and beyond. Every lead you give us gets hard-coded. Every mail we send out contains your affiliate link. Every mail we send out promoting everything, okay, for the next 12 months at least. Total value, $51,973 plus. Now, this is not a made-up figure, okay? All of these prices can be justified. I'm not just making these figures up, okay? Every single one of those figures can be justified. So, to get in, you already see the URL is already on the screen. Go to the URL on the screen. Hopefully the page is still going to be up. Hopefully you're going to see it's available. If it's not, you'll go on a waiting list, okay? If you say, sorry, we've sold out page, you will go on a waiting list. The waiting list can be anything from a few weeks to up to 6 months. Just depends on how things are going with the program. When we take a ton of people in, we shut the doors. We have to. We can't keep bringing in new members, okay? So that's what will happen there if you see the sold out sign. Hopefully you won't, but if you do, that's what will happen. Obviously choose the payment option if you see the order page and get started. Literally get started in the next 10 minutes, okay? Right then guys, so hopefully you're going to make that decision, you're going to join us. Remember, everything we've talked about on this workshop, that's how I earn my money, okay, online. I create, launch products of my own. This is what I'm going to teach you how to do. Also with the Jumpstart program, you can literally be starting to generate an income within hours, okay? So hopefully you're going to take that leap of faith. Remember, there's a 60-day guarantee should you want to take advantage of that. Now, what's going to happen now? Hopefully I've covered all your questions. I'm going to actually put some case studies on now. You're going to see a video that runs for about 50 minutes of case studies. If you want to stick around and watch those, you can. Or hopefully as well, if there's any questions you need haven't been answered, put them in the question box. We'll get back to you as well, okay? After the case studies, the whole thing will run again. So if you've missed the start, just wait and it will start again, okay? So everything you possibly need is in this program. There's nothing, I've not left any stone unturned, okay? You can literally start making money with this program within hours. Okay, and you don't need anything else. I actually don't even market to you. I don't send you emails. I don't send you promotions. There's no upsells. There's nothing else to invest in. Okay, this is it. Okay, so I want to just thank you for attending this workshop. I want to thank you so much for investing the time in this and investing your time in what I had to teach you. Hopefully you're going to start working with me, and hopefully we're going to be working together real soon. Stick around and you're going to see some more case studies. But that's all from me. My name is John Thornhill. Like I said, hopefully we're going to be working together real soon. Thank you for attending.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah. Before I start, I just want to thank John for really helping me start my online business. So I just want to make a quick story. Okay, I started as a freelance graphic designer. I don't know selling. I don't know anything about info, product, or making money online. What I just know is just you do a service for a person and you get money. Okay, so I started getting curious. How do these online marketers get their money and pay me in a recurring basis? So what I did is I look for someone or a marketer that will help me from this journey from being a newbie to an advanced marketer. So of course, it will really help you a lot if you've seen one. So that time I saw John's coaching, and when you saw a coaching program, what comes to mind is it's not cheap. It will really need a big investment on this. And remember, I'm still in college. I don't know where to get the money to invest to that coaching program. But I realized that in order for me to have a significant changes in my life, I need to make a significant uh, a move or a bold move, a bold decision in order for me to achieve what I really want in life. So I decided to invest on John's coaching. And after a month or 2 to 3 months, I launched my first product, and my investment is 10x more. So I already did, I think, $20,000 to $25,000 in my first launch. Imagine your investment multiplied 10 times. And I realized that it's really important for you to have a mentor who will guide you in a step-by-step process. And what I love about John's coaching is you can really contact him. He will teach you a step-by-step process on how you can start building your online business. Another thing that I love is the monthly case studies. He will show you his campaigns, what are the things that works, what are the things that not do not works. And I realized that it's also important that you have a community to support you, and his coaching program have members who will support you in your journey. So right now I already reached 6 figures in my business, and I just want to encourage anyone who wants to start a business online. You will never go wrong investing into John Thornhill's coaching program. Okay, this is the best decision I ever made in my life right now. And if you are watching this video, I want you to take action right now and claim your success. And that's all in this video. I just want to thank John again and see you on the members area. Bye.
Hey, Dan Sumner here, and I want to give a big shout out to John Thornhill in this video testimonial for a guy that I've known for a very, very long time. I started marketing in 2006, and the guy who actually got me into marketing at that time was John Thornhill. As a matter of fact, we used to actually work together in the same job. I used to work next to John for 8 to 10 hours a day. Now, I think that's a privilege that some people will pay many, many thousands of dollars now to actually have John standing next to you for 8 to 10 hours a day. But now, obviously, things have moved on. In 2009, I actually went to work for John, and we worked together in a good working relationship for a few years, and we have many business partnerships together. We run and partner, I think, at least 3 or 4 companies together now, along with our other good friend and business partner, Dave Nicholson. Now, looking at John as a mentor and someone to turn to, you have this guy is the top 1% in the world. This guy makes money online. This guy's made millions of dollars online. But the thing is, he's taken students to make their incomes, and they've left their jobs as a result of John's teaching and of John's coaching. Now, if that's not a guarantee in itself, then what is? This guy is one hell of a teacher. He's one hell of a mentor. And if you stick with John, he's going to take you where you want to go. If you want to leave your current job, if you're looking for a better lifestyle, then this guy's the man to do it, okay? Take a look around. Obviously, on the sales page, there's going to be a lot of testimonials for John and a lot of heartfelt words from people who he actually knows and the people who he's actually worked with. Now, a simple internet search, a Warrior Forum search, something like that is going to show you what this guy is really made of, and it'll give you a 100% guarantee. I can give you a 100% guarantee that if you are going to make it online, John is the man to take you there.
Hello everyone, my name's Sue Worthington. I've got an online business which I've been running now for just over 3 years. and I specialise in teaching small business owners and entrepreneurs how to use social media effectively to market their businesses. And I have the luxury of earning my living from the comfort of my home, and that is largely down to one person. And that person is the totally amazing John Thornhill. Now, I have had mentors before during my online journey, and I don't regret those experiences at all because each one has provided me with valuable learning experiences. You do need a mentor. You can't do it all alone. You need the support that a mentor provides you. And yes, you may need more than one mentor at different times. But ironically enough, the two previous mentors I've had were both past students of John Thornhill, which I didn't know at the time. Now, when I was looking online, looking about John, I didn't find one single bad word about him. Now that I think is rare. And in the last 18 months in the programme, I've never heard him say one single bad word about anyone. And that is a very important quality to me. It's about 18 months ago since I joined John's Partnership to Success programme. And hand on heart, it's the best investment I've made during the past 3.5 years. As soon as I joined the programme, I felt like I became part of a truly supportive group of entrepreneurs who were all on the same journey, which is really valuable. I have instant access to John via email and Skype. Now, can you imagine that level of access to a millionaire marketer? Also, what really impressed me was the support you get from John's past students too. You may have heard of Omar Martin. He is a past student of John's, and it was almost as if I had joined his mentorship program too. That's the level of support I've had from Omar, so thanks to him as well. So what do you get when you join the Partnership to Success program? You get 52 weekly training videos covering every aspect of online marketing. You get a weekly webinar where John takes you behind the scenes of his business and literally shows you the products he's creating, the promotions he's involved in, and the money he makes from those promotions. He doesn't leave anything out. He really opens up his business to you, which is a great insight. You also get access to join to speak to him via email and Skype. Emails are answered within 24 hours, often less. You also get every single one of John's past products, so you do have a complete marketing toolkit and someone to call when you have a problem or question. You have everything you need for a successful internet business. So now the big part, the enormous value of this mentorship, are you ready? Why is it called partnership? Because if you create a quality product, John will promote it for you. Now he can generate hundreds of sales with one email, so this is such a massive value. And you also have the support of fellow partnership students, past and present, who are willing to support you and to joint venture with you. Now, finally, don't make the mistake of thinking that this is just a 12-month program. Once you are in for life. John does not abandon you and remove you from his groups after a year. You simply continue to get the same level of support if you need it, for as long as you need it. And that is truly remarkable. And I was lucky enough to meet John at an event in Florida last year, and he is every bit as lovely in real life too. During the last 10 months, since I released my first product, I have earned over $25,000 online, and I fully expect my income levels to probably triple in the coming year. So to say John Thornhill has changed my life is an understatement. John is about to open up a new partnership program, so you have the chance to become one of John's partners. I wouldn't hesitate if I were you. If you have any questions about the program or about my experiences with the program, then do please find me online. I am on most social media platforms, and I will be happy to answer any questions or concerns you may have. Because I do understand that it is a substantial investment, but I promise you that it can be one of the best investments you will ever make if you are serious about building a real business online. So I look forward to meeting you in the Partnership to Success program and helping you in your online journey if I can.
Hi guys, my name is Brian Oliver and I am a student of John Thornhill. In fact, I have completed his Partnership to Success program. Now I feel privileged to record this testimonial for John because I want to show my appreciation for what his course has actually done for me. Now before I found John, I was a typical wannabe internet marketer jumping from one shiny object to the next. Never getting anywhere really with my business, had no focus or direction. I could build simple WordPress websites, but that was about it. I wasn't making any money at all. In fact, I was spending it fast. You probably remember being there yourself. Now, moving on, after finding John, I now have my own successful website where customers actually pay me to join. And those customers are now buyers on my list. Now, I did have some apprehension before joining the program because, as with all programs, it does, promise a lot. And the cost of a good mentor does not come cheap. But the thing holding me back the most was the fact that I've tried lots of things before and I've always failed. Now, this program actually delivers on all its promises. In fact, it over-delivers, and John's help continues even when you complete the program. In fact, I think John's program has a 100% success rate. So if you go on to finish the course, you'll be sitting where I am now. Now, when my product launched, my first product was called the List Building Formula, and with John's help, in my 10-day launch period, I actually created 700 new members that paid me to join. My launch actually generated just over $2,600 in that period, and I'm still receiving recurring income now. Now, those 700 buyers went on to join, they're now in my buyers list, so I'm now an affiliate marketer. I can promote other products to these buyers, and every week now I'm making money from doing affiliate promotions. I'm also appearing on the leaderboards of product launches, not only earning the commissions but winning prizes as well. Now, I'm not sure what's holding you back, but with you being on this page, you have a great opportunity in your hands. So I would grasp that opportunity. Rather than floundering about looking from one product to the next like I did, you can take that shortcut and get yourself a mentor like John. Now, John is the real deal. He really over-delivers. He's there for you. His support desk is there to help you too. There's a big community that's involved in the partnership program, and all the other students will help you out too. The contacts I have made while completing the program have been invaluable. And there'll be contacts for life, I would imagine. What's stopping you? I would join today, and I will see you in the members area because I'm in there every day as well. So take care.
Hi, this is Gareth Kentish, and today I've been asked to provide a brief overview of my online business, as well as share with you the impact that the Partnership to Success program by John Thornhill has had on that business. And in simple terms, my online business has enabled me to buy a beautiful French house. It's mortgage free in the French medieval town called Angoulême. Now, I'm a passionate cyclist, so what better way to build a business than to use the internet and sell cycle gear online? And I started off by using eBay. Now, the results, well, they were okay, but there was an awful lot of work packing things up and going to the post office. And if you've received any of my jerseys, then you'll know that the French post is really expensive. And this created a challenge for me because most of my customers, they come from the UK, and I'm having to compete with UK suppliers. So I realized at the time that I had to create multiple revenue streams. I needed to do more and accelerate my learning. And it was about 4 years ago, that I came across this guy called John Thornhill. And his story seemed similar to mine in that he had started his online business on eBay too. But he had done something very different to transform his business to generate revenues that I could only dream of at that time. I needed to do some research, and I wanted to find out how on earth these seemingly wealthy internet marketers were making a healthy living from the web. I needed to tread cautiously because I knew that there was an awful lot of hype and rubbish out there. So I dipped my toe in the water and bought some of John's startup products. The results were encouraging, and the material that John sent to me was excellent. And it was soon after that I had enough trust to invest in his Partnership to Success program. And that was in early 2012, and it was probably the best decision that I made that year. Each week I received a comprehensive step-by-step guide on what to do next to build my online business. And each week, John provided conference calls attended by fellow students that even today has proven to be invaluable. I've now got access to a fantastic group of people who are there to help, support and guide me on my next online project. They've also become great friends. And throughout the course, John made himself available, and even today, long after the completion, I'm still able to draw on his knowledge and experience to help me with my business. Now, the course is about 12 months long, but be prepared. There's a lot of work involved, but I can assure you, if you complete the course, then you will be in a position where you can truly benefit from the internet, so that it does become your main source of income. For me, well, I can create as many products as I like. You can check them out. Just type in Auction Money Generator Series in Google and see for yourself. I create my own websites, and most importantly, I have access to a great group of internet marketers. Now, since I made the decision in early 2012, I've made in excess of $50,000. I have over 3,500 subscribers as part of my membership, and I have a fantastic platform so that I can generate additional revenues without making a single trip to the post office. So if you're serious about your online business, then consider the Partnership to Success program. It was the best decision that I made in 2012. And I wish you well. If you need any more information, please feel free to contact me. I can be made available on the garethkentish.com website. It's another example of the Partnership to Success program. Thanks for watching. I wish you well. My name's Gareth Kentish.
Hi, my name is Dave Weber, and I want to tell you why I joined the Partnership to Success program. Well, it all started about 4 years ago when I decided I was going to find out how everyone was earning money on the internet. Well, that has been quite the learning experience. At first, the information was overwhelming, and I did not know what was good, bad, new, old, or a scam. I also spent a lot of money on trying to figure it all out, and eventually found out I had a common internet marketing disease known as SOS, the Shiny Object Syndrome. Then about 2 years into this rabbit hole, I watched my first online webinar on product creation by John Thornhill, which was a huge stroke of luck. I could instantly tell that John was the real deal, and he was offering a training course that could help me create and launch my own product. So I signed up before the webinar ended, and before I knew it, I had a product of my own to market on the internet, simple, crazy traffic. If you have ever thought of or in the process of creating and launching your own product, then I highly recommend you consider this program. For what you get for the price, I cannot think of any reason for you not to pull the trigger and sign up for it now. Offers like this do not come along very often, so don't hesitate anymore. Sign up now. I guarantee you will not regret it.
My name's Dave Whitworth, and I joined John's Partnership to Success program back in 2012, and I rejoined last year. And in 2012, I joined in July. In December, I'd launched my first product, 30-day traffic flow. And within 2 or 3 days, we'd done $2,000 of sales, which was absolutely brilliant. I was building a list of buyers, and that's it. I thought I'd made it. Now, life's quite not like that. I did sort of sidetrack, and I moved into other areas away from product creation, and I realised I'd burnt the list out. I didn't contact them for 6 months and so on. Anyway, that's another story. The program itself worked flawlessly. After many, many years, probably 12 years, 10, 12 years, buying stuff online, not getting anywhere, nowhere near covering the costs of what my hosting was and autoresponder and the cost of the things I was buying, nowhere near. I'm sure that a lot of people have been down that same route, buying one thing after another. Not quite good, move on to something else. Not quite good. Not bad enough to ask for a refund. You don't want to become a serial refunder. Not quite bad enough to ask for a refund, but not what you're looking for. We're all looking for that push button product that will overnight make you a millionaire. Unfortunately, you've got to get a grip of yourself and realise that that is not available. what is available is John's program, and if you're looking for guidance, you can't go to a better place. The cost of the program now is half what it cost me, and you're virtually guaranteed to get that money back when you launch your product. Not only from John's 100,000 subscribers when he promotes for you, but all the JVs, all the other partnership students who get involved. It's like a big family. You're not on your own, and no part of the training should you feel daunted about, because help's always there. You only have to ask. Now the reason I've rejoined again is because I did go off at a tangent slightly. I did get away from what I intended doing. I've gone more into admin and support. Hooked up with a guy who I would never have met if it weren't for the partnership program. An Australian guy who teaches English to Japanese students. That's another story in itself. But me and Stuart hooked up, and we've done a couple of things together. And like I said, I got more involved in the admin side and the support side. I wanted to create another product, and where better to go back to was John's program. Now, I'll be honest, the main reason I've gone back into that is because I know that come launch day I'm going to get John's promotion, and it's like virtually, it's like, well, you try getting 100,000 solo, see how much that costs you. So what I'm saying is, get in this program. 12 months from now, you'll be looking back and thinking, that's the best thing I've ever done. Don't get in this program. Carry on buying one product after another, after another, after another. Look on your hard drive in 12 months from now at all the stuff you bought that you never use, and look back and think, what could have happened if I'd joined? Don't let that be you. Get in, and I'll see you on the inside.
I just want to make a quick video testimonial for John Thornhill and his Partnership to Success program. Now, I joined John's Partnerships to Success program, I think it was January 2015, and at the time I was really struggling. I was making virtually nothing online, like literally under $100 a month, and joining his program has really helped me achieve great success in the internet marketing area. Currently, I'm actually making a lot more money. I'm doing this part-time, and as an example, last month I launched a product that generated $45,000 US in revenue. So it's really a great feeling to be able to do this full-time and get out of the 9-to-5 rat race. And just joining this program, I'm not a member of it anymore, but just joining this for a year was really allowed me to set myself up online and basically move forward. The great thing about his program is that if you launch a product, you'll get his support. He's basically a super affiliate, and that's probably the number one thing about anyone getting into the product launch scene, is that it's hard to get good affiliates until you've got your name out there. But if you join this program, you're 100% guaranteed to get someone with a massive list of, I think it's around 100,000 people. He'll be mailing that product to them. So it's basically like a license to print money. Not only that, he actually has awesome live webinars, awesome members area, live training. I have one-on-one calls with him, and he really guided me through all the pitfalls of online marketing and all the ways to make it successful for yourself. I'll just show you a few screenshots right here of some of the affiliate income earnings I was able to achieve. As you can see, these are just promoting other people's products and making great, daily figures such as these ones here. And I've also been able to crush affiliate leaderboards as well. None of this would have been possible had I not joined the Partnership to Success program. So take it from me, this is a brilliant program. If you have any doubts at all, I was basically making no money and now making a great full-time income online. I'll also just put a few links below to some of the products I've launched successfully since being a part of John's group, and you can check them out for yourself as well. Thank you.
Hi, this is Keith from keithperkins.com, and I just wanted to record this quick testimonial for John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program. I first came across John many years ago on eBay, and he helped me create my first ever product around 2007. I later joined Partnership to Success in 2011 and created another product later that year. John promoted it and it grossed well over $6,000. Since then, John's added a ton more material, and I've seen many people's success with his training. I had a daughter a few years ago, and that's really one of the biggest benefits of working online. You can choose when you want to work, and I actually took quite a lot of time off, but I still had recurring income coming in. One of the most valuable benefits of Partnership to Success is the secret Facebook group. I've made a lot of contacts in there, some of whom have become good friends. Now, most people will use Partnership to Success in the internet marketing niche, but if you prefer another niche, you can apply everything inside Partnership to that instead. These are some of my results in a ClickBank account outside of IM. Now, it's up to you what you want to do once you've completed the course, but there's plenty of opportunities to build the business you choose. So I can highly recommend joining the program, and I hope to see you on the inside.
Hi, my name's Mandy Allen and I'm from mandyallen.com, and I'd like to talk to you today about John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program. Now, I met John online in 2009, so a fair few years ago now. And I went with his masterclass program because I had a book that I wanted to market, and I signed up for the masterclass program. It was a very interesting program. It taught me an awful lot about being online that I really didn't know at all. I was coming into it really from scratch. I did have a book already written, but there were an awful lot of things that I'd missed out, a lot of things that I just hadn't thought about when you're going to market something. One of the most valuable things that happened for me is it enabled me to start my own blog, and he encourages everybody to buy a domain name and to host their domain name, their blog, online. I had a blog before that. It was a free blog. It's very limited what you can do with a free platform. So the whole process of creating my own blog, learning all the technical aspects, is I'm not techie at all, was really easy. You follow John, basically. Every video shows you exactly what to do and how to do it. And if you don't get to the place where he's at with the video, he has an amazing support system. It's not just John, there's a whole team of people. They all specialise in certain aspects of the programme and of the technical side. And so you can put in a ticket and they will answer your questions very, very quickly. So there was no waiting around. There was somebody always on the other end of the email to help me out when I needed it. And believe me, I needed a lot of help. So, moving forwards now, he now has the Partnership to Success program, and I decided to sign up from that because he offered us masterclass students an incentive to get into the program. So I came on board with Partnership to Success, and I have to say it's a very different kind of course. It's equally as good in terms of you being able to follow along. The videos are very easy to watch, they're very easy to follow, but also it has a lot more, it's more up to date than the masterclass was. Obviously a lot of things have changed since then. John uses different software now, and some of the stuff that we used in masterclass is gone, it's long gone. So it was really good to get on board with Partnership to Success. Now, the biggest thing for me is I had limited success with Masterclass. It was a very good program, but the book I wrote really wasn't for the general public at that time. It might be now, I don't know, maybe I'll relaunch it. But at the time, it really was not really what people were looking for. I've come on board with Partnership to Success with a very different head on. I've come in with a very different attitude. The program is set up so that everything that you need is provided for you, and if there's something missing, put in a ticket, ask for help. The nicest part for me is right from the beginning I took John's teaching very, very seriously. I listened to everything that he advised and I followed it to the letter. It's made me a very successful blogger. My blog is very, very well viewed, it's very, very well attended, it has a good ranking. The techniques I used I learned from John, and a lot of people I've seen coming onto the courses don't seem to take on board those kind of key elements that he's trying to teach you to make you successful and popular. People have to know, like and trust you, and John teaches you how you can become a marketer who's in a position where your subscribers will know, like and trust you. I am now also in a position where I am being asked to partner on products with big name marketers, and I have reaped the benefits of my long learning. You may learn very much more quickly than I did. I like to take my time over things, I like to go very in depth. But to be honest, the Partnership to Success programme is one of the best I've seen. I've had some other teaching and it hasn't been anywhere near up to scratch. The biggest part for me though is the support that you get. You have everybody behind you. They're a whole team of people. They really want you to succeed, and they have such an amazing wallet of knowledge that they will give to you, they will share with you, they'll encourage you. In addition to this, there's the Facebook group, and the Facebook group is amazing. In Masterclass we had a forum. Things have moved on from those days. There's still a forum for Partnership to Success, but the main support and interaction with your fellow students goes on in the Facebook group. And we all support each other, we all help each other, we all give each other tips. There are new people coming on the course all the time, so don't feel that you might be kind of left behind because some of us are more advanced. The reality is we're all here to help each other, and if you are thinking about going on to John's Partnership to Success programme, you seriously won't go wrong. I should do it today. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Rob Corrigan here, and I'd just like to take a few minutes of your time, if I may, to talk to you about John Thornhill's Partnership to Success programme. And the reason that I'm doing this is because it's a programme that I've been a part of for some considerable time. And to help you see how I've benefited from it, I just want to tell you a little bit about my background story. Now, originally I started out on eBay in 2003, same as everybody else, just buying and selling odds and sods of stuff, little bits of things I didn't want, things that I wanted to buy. And it was at that point that I came across John Thornhill, who was a big ebook seller at that particular time on eBay. And I bought one or two of his items. And of course, over the years, you tend to see John's products again. And when you're looking for stuff, you find some of his other offerings as well. And in 2006, I started to sell on eBay myself and became quite successful, quite quickly really. And I was rather pleased with that. Until about 2008, and what happened is lots of eBay changes came into effect, which sort of knocked the small guys like myself a bit out of the picture. So I started looking around for other opportunities, and I came across, as we've all done, these millionaire systems, and I bought a millionaire system, and ashamed to admit, and it came with a nice big box and lots of bump and some videos and the product, and the product was an ebook, and came with a website as well, and I had no idea what to do with it at all. And when I looked through the ebook, it was very, very poor in content. I had no idea about putting a website up, I had no idea about PayPal buttons, I had no idea. And the more that I thought about it, the more that I convinced myself I couldn't do it. And it cost me rather a lot of money, 500 UK pounds at that time, which is about 700 or so dollars. So not an inconsiderable amount of money, and it was money that I completely wasted. I hadn't a clue. I didn't know about hosting, I didn't know about how to transfer files, all the sort of techie stuff that people sort of get hung up about, and which is actually a lot simpler than you think. But if you don't know that, then it was a bit of a barrier for me. And I went back to eBay and I found some quite small niches that hardly anyone was exploiting. So it became successful in eBay again. But there was a nagging doubt that all eBay had to do was to change one of their policies, which they're very, very fond of doing, and that could wipe out a complete stream of income again. So I started thinking again about how I could expand my business and perhaps do something a bit different. And I bought some more of John's products, and one of them was called Many Streams Make a River, which was a paperback book. And I devoured that, and I still have it today. And it was full of fantastic information, and I wanted to know a little bit more, so I actually fired off a few emails to John, and to my great surprise I actually got a personal reply, and that really knocked me out, because some guy who spent less than £10 with him, someone who's very, very successful, has taken the time to write a personal email to me, and that quite impressed me. So I read the book several times and decided that I'd chart this course myself and go on my own way. And a few months later, in my inbox, in my email, there dropped in an invitation to have a look at John's mentoring program. And the first thing I thought about it was, wow, yes, I want to be part of this. But the second thing I thought about it, well, I've just spent a few months ago £500 on something that didn't work. So naturally I was a little bit wary. But the thing that sort of flipped me over was the fact that John has an enviable reputation. He is literally one of the great guys, one of the good guys. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to make an effort, if I'm going to do something for myself, I'm going to trust John to do this. And there were many other mentoring programs, but I went with John because he'd replied to my emails personally. The stuff I bought from him, which admittedly was very, very cheap, offered great value, and he was clearly able to produce his own product. So he wasn't just talking the talk, he was actually walking the walk. And I rather like that. So what I did is I signed up for his mentoring program. And literally in a few weeks, I'd learned the skills that I still use today. Now, that was awesome to me because I'd never produced a website. I've never done a blog. And although I tried to produce my own products, in other words, ebooks to sell on eBay, it had been less than successful, is the easy way to actually put it. John's course was structured. I could do all the lessons at my own pace. I could work at my own pace, so it didn't matter if I fell behind slightly, or I could actually do some extra work if I wanted to produce my own product, and I did. I actually produced my eBay product, and my eBay product was 120 pages of an ebook. Now, ebooks were big in those times, so I wouldn't be producing a 120 page ebook these days, but it was a massive achievement for me, and I put it up for sale on ClickBank, and it made $5,000, which was many, many more times than I'd actually spent to learn how to do this, and that was quite astounding. And I produced another one the following year, again an ebook, because that's literally the way that marketing went at that particular time. It was mostly ebooks. And then I went off and did a few other things. I went into Amazon Kindle. I was very, very early into that one, and I made quite a lot of success again, using the skills I'd learned from John's course. And then someone said to me, well, why don't you produce a course on e-publishing and put that online? And I thought, you know, things have moved on a little bit now. So what I'll do is, instead of producing an ebook, I'll learn how to actually do it the way that the major marketers do it now. And the first person that I turned to was, of course, John. So I worked with him in the PS2 program and did the launch on JVZoo, which I'd never used before. I launched my e-publishing roadmap, and that made $10,000 worth of sales. And that was absolutely astonishing. So in the year that followed, I produced 3 further products. Now, the only way that I could have actually done this is by following John's support, by following his lessons, and to working with him as well. Now, this is Friday morning. I'm sat in my conservatory and I'm at work because I gave my job up just over 3.5 years ago to work for myself. And after I shot this video, I might do another half an hour. So I'm literally semi-retired. I work when I want to. I choose the hours I want to work, and it's a great lifestyle. And the person that I will point the finger at as doing this for me is John Thornhill. Now, John's Partnership to Success programme comes from my very highest recommendation. You've heard my story, and I owe this to John. I owe my business to John, and I owe the skills that I've been able to transfer into other areas of my business again to John. Because by following his mentoring, by following his lessons, by following his business model, which is what he reveals in PS2, that's allowed me to do that. So, if you're even just on the edge, if you're only thinking about it, if this is what you want to do, jump on the programme. Get yourself involved in PS2. Work with John. Get involved with the other members. I often partner with other people inside the PS2 programme. I frequently partner with my great friend Steve King, and we produced a continuity programme this year, which is 12 products, and it's been an absolute blast. So my recommendation is jump on this now and use the opportunity to work with John to build your own business. So Rob Corrigan signing out. I might go and do another half an hour's work now, who knows.
Hi, Trevor McAfee here. Now, I've been online off and on since 2009. Now, I've struggled like most people trying to figure out how all this stuff works to create my own online business. Now, I found John's Partnership to Success program in 2014. I looked into John as I hadn't really heard a whole lot about him before, but I did discover that not only did he have some really great products, he was a top affiliate and had mentored a lot of marketers that I was already following. Now, I bit the bullet and joined the Partnership to Success program. Now, upon logging into the members area, I was really impressed. No other coaching program I had been in before had laid out the steps the way that John had done. I followed the steps. I started talking with John and Randy about what I wanted to do, and then I started creating my first product called Operation List Building. Now, I launched Operation List Building in July 2015. I had 136 front-end sales, and the total launch made $2,897. Now, the support that I got from John and Randy throughout the launch was awesome. I learned a lot about how to launch a product the right way, and that was worth the price of admission alone. Now, fast forward to May 2016. Following the Partnership to Success process, I created a software called Instant Funnel Machine. Not only was I able to be a top seller on JVZoo for my launch, I had 4 spots on the top sellers leaderboard and it was awarded product of the day. I remained in the top sellers board for the entire 7 days of my launch. Now, Instant Funnel Machine generated over 1,500 front-end sales, and I still have sales coming in at this time. Now, the launch alone generated $46,980 in 7 days. I earned even more affiliate commissions inside my members area, and I added 1,500 new buyers to my email list. And I couldn't have done this without the fundamentals and training I got from John and the P2S community. I have since released some smaller products and made my way on some launch leaderboards. So what does the future hold for me? Obviously more product launches now that I have a proven system to speed up my product creation. I'm starting to collaborate with other top marketers to create some really great new products. And obviously, I'm going to continue to build my business by expanding my network of friends and partners. Now, I highly recommend the Partnership to Success program if you're looking to build your online business. It worked for me, and I am confident that it will work for you. Now, I want to thank you, John, and all of the Partnership to Success family for all of your continued support.
Hi, my name is Omar Martin, and it's important that you watch this short video till the very last frame. As a matter of fact, it might be the most important video you ever watch. Now, don't freak out. I know that sounds cheesy, and if I was listening to something like that a few years ago, I probably would have ran for the hills. But pay close attention, because I really do mean that. As a matter of fact, this could be one of those times in your life that divides everything. This is my testimonial for John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program. Here's what I mean by dividing everything. In our life, there are events that are so big, so important, that they literally divide time. And everything that happens in your life becomes something that happened before that or after that. A marriage, for example. everything becomes either something that happened before you got married or after. When you think back at things, you say, oh yeah, that was before I got married. Or you think back at something, you say, yeah, that was after we bought our house. Or, oh, that was before we had kids. Again, such big, important anchors in our life that they literally divide time. And investing in John Thornhill's coaching was one of those times that divided my life. It was one of the most important decisions I'd ever made. Today, we have $1 million company. My wife, Melinda, it sounds crazy even saying that. My wife, Melinda, and I, right out of our home here in Palm Bay, Florida, have built $1 million company. We average $10,000 a week in income online. And that is because we've built a business by following the steps that John taught us in his coaching program. It's one of the best investments you'll ever make. Now, we had to work our ass off. So it's not like you're buying a lottery ticket here or something. It's a proven method. John taught me step by step exactly what I needed to do in order to change my life. And I'll tell you, it was hard work because I had a full-time job. Like most families in America, my wife and I were working. We had good paying jobs, but we were up to our eyeballs in debt. As a matter of fact, when John first launched his coaching program, I'm not embarrassed to admit it anymore, we were broke and we couldn't even afford to pay our rent. I remember calling my wife into the room and saying, honey, I know we don't have enough money to pay the rent right now, but we should take the money that we do have for the rent and we should invest it into this coaching program. And she looked at me like, what, are you crazy? And I said, yeah, because if we invest in this coaching program and follow these steps, we'll build a business, we'll be successful, and we won't have to worry about money anymore. Now, I remember coming home after 10 hours a day of work at my full-time job, and I would come home and I would work all night, man. I'd be on my computer watching John's training videos that he would send us, and I'd be communicating with him, and I'd be following all his steps and building my product, building my blog, driving traffic, and doing everything that he explained in the training. I really worked hard. I even worked weekends in order to make sure that I got it done. And it didn't happen overnight. It took me a while. And we didn't make $1 million our first year in business. But I'll tell you what, little by little, it all built up. And over the course of the last 5 years, we've made over $3 million online. We've got over 60,000 customers in our subscriber base. We've paid out over $1 million in affiliate commissions to our 2,800 affiliate partners that we have. So we've built quite a successful business. We've effectively removed the factor of money from the equation of our lives. And that's because we worked hard and we simply followed John's steps. We followed his training. I think one of the most valuable pieces of the puzzle is that joining John's coaching, it was much more than just like joining a training program or like going to school or something like that. We joined a community. I'll tell you, it's like a family. Becoming a partner to success, it means that you're part of a tightly knit group of people that helps one another. Inside of this group, we support one another's launches, we promote for each other, we help each other break through barriers. It really is a family, and you just don't get that anywhere. You don't get that from college, that's for sure. I'm somebody that paid a lot of money to go to college and grad school. I have an education in medicine, and I'll tell you, it truly was a waste when you think about it, because after you're done paying all of that money and investing all of those years and years and years and years of your life into college, they don't guarantee you anything. You don't walk out of there with a business. With John Thornhill's Partnership to Success, you are actually getting the action steps, things that are working right now. You're going to be following them to build a business that's going to start making you money. If you're willing to do the work, and again, this isn't like a get-rich-quick thing. You've got to be willing to work like I was, like Melinda was, and like the entire family inside the Partnership to Success community. I'll tell you, you can really make all your dreams come true. This can be the event that divides your life. And you owe it to yourself and your family to take action right now on this page. Find a way to make it happen. Make this investment. Like I said, for me, I literally had to use my rent money back in the day. But if I didn't have that rent, I would have borrowed it. I would have done whatever it takes, because it's made all the difference in my life. And it can make all the difference in your life. You could be on a testimonial video like this. All you've got to do is take action right now and put in the work. I hope to meet you inside of the community, inside of the forum, inside of the group. I hope to help support you and basically promote your launch when you create your product through John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program. Take action, and I'll see you inside. Take care.